Happy Friday!
Happy Friday!
Here we are again.
Here we are.
The third Friday of October.
The third Friday of October.
Okay.
Decked
Just
out.
a lot of bright lights. Wow.
They're the same brightness as every
I
single
know,
week.
they just appear just exceptionally light tonight. Maybe because I'm so dark, right?
Yeah,
Just so macabre tonight.
All your
Okay.
your black.
Yes,
All right,
okay.
you have the sound on.
I always have the sound
All right, you
on.
can turn it down at the bottom.
Of course.
Okay.
Alright, so let's see. Who is
What's
in the
going
room?
on?
Oh, look at good old curly guy. Got here early. Okay, let's see. Well, he wasn't the first, of course, so he can't get no acknowledgement yet.
You just gave it to him.
Okay. Oh, wow. We have a new person first in the room. Brittany Perez. She beat you up this week. How'd that happen, Angela?
That looks so cute. We're
Okay.
trying. I don't know what's going to happen next week. I'm running out of
Wow.
ideas.
I know. I did. So I just kind of just threw
I'm
on
running
some
out.
black and purple, like October Halloween colors.
We
maybe.
did have a Cat in the Hat costume, but you refused to wear it.
No, I didn't. I couldn't find the hat. I had the cat.
You didn't try extra hard to find the hat.
Because I knew years ago I couldn't find it. I wore it for one of you guys' Halloween parties at school, and then the next year I wore it, and then by the time Adam needed me to march around the playground, the hat was gone. So I knew the hat wasn't up there. No sense to me looking.
I see.
So, yeah, I had to get the hat. But anyway, that's enough happiness every week. Last week, oh, no, actually, last week I was a witch, too. The week before, what was
Oh,
that?
snap. We pull out Pumpkin Pete outside.
Oh, we gotta get pumpkin. We
Yeah,
haven't checked on him
I'm
all
not
week.
bringing that funky pumpkin
Yes,
in
we
here.
are.
I'm
Yeah,
not,
we are.
We're not doing
No, but they have to see how we lasted. Of course, we're bringing
It's
him
going to
in.
be a first impression for
Guys, I'm
everybody.
getting 'em.
Ma, you're getting them right now?
Of course. He should have been right here. I said he was the star
Ma,
of the
what
show.
if he smells?
Then he smells.
Ma, I'm not smelling that thing for the next 2.5 hours. I'm not doing that. Not doing. All right, she's going to get the pumpkin. Okay. Thank you. Guys, apparently me and my mom were trying to figure out how old this was. This costume is, well, I had it when I was in 4th grade. So, yeah. I'm 25 now. It's very old and it still fits the same. Tanzania Nicole got her first creme restore. Have you tried it yet? Oh God.
Here.
Okay.
Here's Taylor's twin. There you go.
Wait, are you sticking them here?
Just so they can see our masterpiece. Yeah, we put him right out there on that porch last week.
Mom, I don't like this.
Okay, he's cute. Hold on, we'll just for a time being.
Okay, hold on. Let me push this back. Clearly we're ready, but like we're not. Okay, you guys can kind of get the idea. He's here. Ta-da.
It's such a Halloween atmosphere with him here. You can come out the limelight for a few seconds to give him a little bit of shine.
Okay.
Okay,
Mom, I
there you
smell
go.
him.
No, you don't. That's all in your
Okay,
imagination.
is it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's been out on the porch.
Is there
It's
anything-
cold.
Okay.
It's Connecticut. It's cold here.
Deep
You're
Curly's not
fine.
cuter than Pumpkin Pete.
Well, as the night goes on, we'll decide. Let's have a poll. That's very cute. Okay.
Alright, Charles says we're twins. Eh.
Okay. So there's some early birds. So DW Texas was an early bird.
Wait, you're back at the top?
Of course I am.
Mom.
Sheila Wright, can I please say hi to my friends? C. Pierre. Okay. Curls 18. When they come on time and they're the first ones here, can they at least get a shout out? Gosh.
Okay.
Selfish to the
Let
bone.
me see if you can
Selfish to
see.
the bone, guys.
I'm taking,
Selfish to the bone.
I'm taking this down a peg.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, wait, you said angles. You can't have all these chins.
Okay, wait.
Can't have it too low.
Is that too low?
Yeah, it might be. No, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see.
All right. Carissa Davis. Is that a new name? Are you new?
Carissa Davis.
I won't be able to tell for a while because I have to go all the way down. Okay, you're always down
I'll
at the
let you
bottom.
know.
You check and see. Okay.
Alexis Johnson says, hi, no work tonight, so she's spending her night off with MADCURLS.
Awesome. Nicole Nelson. I'm wearing new glasses, guys, because I slept on my other ones last night, and I woke up this morning and I saw them, and I said, God, no, please, please, please. They were my Kate Spade, y'all. These are Kate Spade, too, but I don't like them anywhere near the ones, my signature ones I wear all the time, and I reached behind me and pulled them up, and one arm came up. Oh, my gosh. Talk about sick as a dog. Sick, sick, sick as a dog. So I have to replace them. But anyway, I'm not going to be replacing with these. I have other ones upstairs.
Who did you ask if they were new? We have a Chantel.
Carissa, it was, wait, I was up here.
Okay,
It
well,
was-
we have a Chantel Ransby who says, hey there, I'm a newbie to your channel. You both are so fun.
Okay. Okay, Carissa Davis, I asked what she knew. Nicole Nelson, we're saying hi. Still going down the roll call. I'm being kind tonight. Like that roll call got tiresome after a while. So we didn't do it every week. But we'll do it tonight.
Okay, okay, Mom, I'm going to need you to do this expeditiously.
Okay, so as I call your name, stand up. Okay.
Present.
Okay, Pagan. Okay, Leslie LeBron. Let's see. Sarah Elias. We said Curly Guy, and I can say hi to you again. You didn't jump the line. All right. Let's see. Sandra Hunter. Hi, ladies. Okay, Keisha Slade. Evelina Rodriguez. Let's see who else.
Wait, Carissa Davis says her second time. Is that who you kept saying?
Yes,
sorry.
I did.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's
a lot of names.
That's right. No problem.
Thanks for coming back.
Right. Asia Rose. Okay. Oh, hello.
Hey,
Flower
girl.
Tress
Asia just
06.
celebrated a birthday, y'all. I know we love birthdays up in here.
Oh, we do. Okay. And a happy birthday to you. As my grandma would say, when she got sick of a month, like say like July, where there's just like birthdays, and she didn't mind if you had a birthday, say in January, and somebody didn't have another one until maybe May. And she was okay. She was but so happy. But don't have a month like July, where it's me and you, my mother, my husband, and anybody like the end of June, beginning of August. Then she was just like, and a happy birthday. That's basically that's all you're getting.
It's a happy
no
birthday.
gifts, no cards. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's Jan early tonight. Okay. Hello, beautiful ladies. Tina Billingsley. Cute. Okay. Reggae inspired. Okay. Chibi Elise. Nakia Hill. Nellie White. Hi, Nellie. Okay. Ali CTV. K Moon. There's K Moon. Okay. So all right. You said you're in the room now. We see you. Hi, K Moon. Okay. All right. Deanna Espinoza. Let's see. Maria, is it Mariah? Maria Bell? You guys spell your name phonetically so we can pronounce it. Okay. All right. Pumpkin Pete, we love you so much, but you're gonna have to step to the back of the room now.
But there's like no room.
There's no room, and I have to be able to flow with my costume.
Why you wanted him here?
I sure did, but now I don't. Okay.
Where can he go?
I don't know. I don't know where he's going, but he's got.
What if we flip
It's
this
way too
upside
small.
down and like stick him there? Stick him on top.
Yeah. Or he'll, you know, guys. Every now and then he'll make an appearance, a surprise appearance. On the floor he goes. All right.
I can't. Okay. Good, because this angle. Guys, we're all over the place tonight, but what else is new?
I know. You'd think we'd have the whole day. We were back in the house all the time, and we could have definitely been more prepared.
Like one, and I took like such a, what do you call it, a siesta? I took such a nap, and it was so good. I woke up, I didn't know what year it was.
Okay, so let's see. All right, we have Tanzania Nicole. Did I say that already? Okay. Okay.
Girl.
Kid sister, she had my back last night. She didn't particularly find that all that funny. I didn't find it that funny either. With me saying Coco nibs, Coco hibiscus.
You said Coco and hibiscus, and all I did was
Okay,
correct you.
whatever.
But then y'all came for me. Well, a few people caught it,
But-
I didn't catch it.
But Kid sister caught the most important mistake of the entire video. Did anybody pick up her saying it was
Apparently, it's the main choice, the biotin infused, or it's the crystal.
orchid.
Orchid.
She called it crystal
Crystal
orchard.
orchard.
So don't worry about my sins. Worry about your own.
I said the crystal orchard gel.
Thank you, Kid sister, for that.
Tina Billingsley caught it too. She caught it too.
Okay,
Yeah.
did she? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, once you found it, you've been playing it all day. I'm like, Mom, it's not that funny. It's not that funny.
I know. That was one of the very, 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 very few times, guys, where you will find me being wrong.
Yeah. We were thinking about having some sort of, like, contest where calling it, like, #MADCURLS mistakes. Like, who can find the most mistakes in our videos? Because
Yeah.
I know there's, like, a
my
million.
gosh,
There's,
yeah.
We never get anything
Do
right.
we ever pronounce anything right? Yeah, we were really thinking about that, MADCURLS mistakes, because every video we never pronounce anything right, never get any names right. We're in the vicinity thereof, I say. Close
Yeah,
enough.
We're close.
Okay. So you know we don't have collabs on this channel because we pronounce everything wrong. Okay. All right. Let's see. We have Charles Ellis the Fourth, Dana M.N.
Coco. Yeah. Coco. Because you were like, no, I didn't. I'm like, yeah, you did.
I know. I think I didn't get too indignant.
No.
I sounded quite pitiful, actually.
That pronunciation was busted. It was.
Who said that?
I'm Nellie
coming
White.
for him right now.
I said it so confidently too. I was like, and the crystal orchard gel. You're like, what's an orchard? Crystal orchard. I can't.
No. Okay. All right. Let's see. Cuddy, is it Cuddy? Yana?
Ashley Harris
Me?
appreciated it.
I'm
She said,
girl, I'm saying
she
hi
said I
to our
came through
guests.
with the petty editing, and she was here for it. Girl, she appreciated it.
I knew she would.
It was art.
Carla Thomas, hello. Don't worry about her when she cuts across me. I'm still going to get y'all's names in. Okay.
She'll still be going by the end of this live.
Okay, Pagan. Yes, they come early, girl, so they deserve a shout out, girl.
Okay.
Alexis Johnson, Amanda Rourke. Oh, look at Amanda Rourke here on time. Okay. Chantel Ransby. All right. Oh, okay. Here we go now. Ms. Independent. Miss Independent. I don't know. All right. You have to phonetically spell, so we'll get it right. Okay. Catch it on the flip side.
Okay, can I respond to Kay Pagan? She
yes.
said that her current wash and go is the same as the one I just did, the Jamaican Black Castor Oil in the Crystal Orchid.
Crystal Orchid.
Crystal Orchid gel. And she says, but dare I say a bit drying. A bit. Okay. Definitely not as drying as when you do a one and done. It's definitely more moisturizing. I did put a serum on top though, because, yeah, it looks a bit dull, which, yeah, it can give that feeling of like kind of drying. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so then we have Carissa Davis. We have, is it Nisi Arenas? I remember that name a couple months ago. I haven't seen it in a while. Have you? I don't know. I'm always so busy talking
Girl,
every week.
I don't know where you are.
Okay. All right, here. Well,
I'm at the bottom where you should be.
I'm up at 8:10. What time are we at now? Okay, all right.
8:16.
Shy Williams. Are we? Okay. Tanetta Church. Hey. Okay, let's see.
The people want to know where your costume's at, girl.
What costume? Guys. I told you we'd roll out things little by little. It's just me being me, just a little darker.
I wish you could see my pumpkin. I wish I could like tape it up here.
I put on some tacky jewelry, guys. Who used to wear that? This is by that Betsy
Johnson.
All this tacky jewelry. I went off one time on eBay just buying just loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of tacky Betsy Johnson jewelry. Love her so much, okay? I did. And so it was when I was in my 40s, you know, probably having my woman's midlife crisis, trying to be young. Okay, but anyway, it came in handy tonight. Everything's just kind of like funeral-ish. It's cute. Very cute. Look, all roses and everything. Never seen me out
we have a
in
new
public.
subby. It's Aaliyah R.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, so it's just kind of like flowy, kind of Wicked-ish. Like well, it's not really green like Wicked, but after Wicked last week, after we talked about that on here, then we started like looking at the music and songs and trying to find the play. It's not that expensive, actually.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Maybe we will be sitting outside the parking lot, but no, actually the orchestra seats were not that bad.
We're not that bad.
So we definitely want to do that.
They were like one something, which is not that bad when you're treating.
Okay, Mariah. Okay, so it's Mariah. Pronounce it like Mariah. Mariah Bell. Okay. Felicia Rowland, Therese Robinson.
Curly guy said you're giving Hocus Pocus realness. Oh yeah, in the movie she was like flipping her thing.
Oh
like,
really?
all
Was
around.
she? Never saw it.
You never saw Hocus Pocus?
No.
Oh, we gotta. After we're done, guys, I've been subjected to my mom's movie Trolls. I've been so obsessed. I came across the movie this week and I never saw it, Trolls, and I love the movie. And it totally pushed Beauty and the Beast out of the way. Like it's all I've been watching all week now. I just keep watching Trolls. It's so cute. Such a cute movie.
So we have Dee Blair. We have the Third Eye Journey. Hey ladies, is it Aliyah R? Hi, you guys are so beautiful. I'll be calling out the things. Make sure you guys put something nice, and I'll call you out, and I'll call out exactly what you said. It has to be very complimentary, though. Or you get no attention.
Yeah, Trolls is on Netflix. Yeah.
Vitsinia Bellatoro. Okay, we haven't seen
The
you.
people are going crazy because you've never seen Hocus Pocus. That is
No,
like,
I haven't seen Hocus Pocus.
girl, we're gonna watch it. Oh, I love that movie.
I haven't.
That's such a good movie. It's,
Really?
it's such a Halloween movie.
Really?
It is.
Okay.
Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town.
Really?
No.
Okay,
go. All right.
Okay, it's not like Christmas where I have my little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Charlie Brown Christmas and all of that. Those things I watch those.
Yeah.
The Abominable Snowman.
See, Pierre, it's a classic, exactly.
Yes, I don't have classic Halloween movies. I have classic Christmas movies. So I'll watch that perhaps.
Did Halloween come out today? Was that today? Did today come out? Or is it already out?
Okay, let's see.
Girl, the people aren't having it, girl.
What, they're having that? I didn't see it?
Yeah.
Well, y'all gonna set up a TV or a movie and put it in the house so I can see it and glue me to the ground?
You could say you want to have a watch party where basically we play a movie and we all just sit here and watch it.
Seriously, who wants a watch party? I so want a watch party. And I'm like, how do you orchestrate it though? I've only seen them on Facebook. Do they do them on any other venue? I just think it's cool. Just to play a
Curly
movie
guy,
and we all watch it.
I saw Napoli Ever After. You haven't seen it yet. Even though you were in the room, but you weren't watching. You were in the room, but you were not watching.
Okay, guys, I had to scroll all the way up. So if I didn't call you out, come on back through.
Oh, your haircut. Yeah, you got a haircut.
Oh, yeah, Yeah, and today I noticed, I'm like, okay, it doesn't really look like it. I did. I went all the way to New Jersey to Joe Ortiz. I did get it cut, and a lot was on the ground when I looked behind.
It was, and a lot was. It looked, I don't know. Maybe it's the products today.
I don't know. This is what happened last time, Joe Ortiz. It grew right back overnight on the way home.
He did. All this was shorter.
Yes, it was.
And the back was more tapered. Why isn't the back tapered anymore?
I have no idea.
What'd you do to it today?
I did nothing to it. I wore it on my head. It's my hair. I wore it. I woke up and I wore my hair.
I don't know why you're loud.
I have
no idea why you're getting loud. It doesn't require loudness.
But you know what? I don't feel the denseness, and that's okay because it was just a lot of hat hair. Just a lot of hair, just a lot of big hair, and I kind of wanted to take it down a little bit, but it seems like you can just never take it down enough for me. It just always balloons
it's
out.
voluminous.
It's voluminous. Yep. So, but I can tell it's short. Who can tell I got it cut? Anybody? Obviously, you couldn't because nobody said it. Out of all the comments and all the scrolling, nobody said it. So obviously,
Kid Sister, you can find that at Target now. Target. Well, it came in the giveaway bag for at New York Fashion Week. For me, that's where I got it from. But I definitely believe I've seen it at Target. It's definitely at Target's.
Jessie said I could do amazing catwalk model with my scarf in the wind.
I can't go.
Talent knows talent, girl.
The curl stretch cream, though, it definitely does something. You put it on, you leave it on for like 3 minutes, you take it out. My hair definitely was stretched. It definitely does something.
Xavier, see, rushing me, and then get to call out folks that I know, my friends. Okay, let's see. And what? Ellen. Okay, so Ellen said she could tell. Okay, Lori looks beautiful. I was thinking you said it would be cut, but could not tell. Yeah, I know, right? I could tell definitely the first day. I put pictures on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, definitely could tell. And I can tell myself now because it's my head, it's my hair, and it doesn't feel as big and packed. But it just ballooned out again. It's big again. So that's okay. I didn't want it to be obvious. So actually I did, but I did.
Maria, is it Maria Bell? I agree.
Mariah.
Mariah, I'm sorry. After either. I thought it kind of left everybody hanging. I didn't like it. I didn't really like it either. It could have done more. Curly Guy wants to know, did you eventually like the mix it up that you did, that you were on the fence about?
No. I didn't. No. And as I said in the video, I said that we do these things for ourselves, of course, to find new ideas. And then if it doesn't work for us, I know it'll work for somebody out there because a lot of people were liking it. They're like, oh, I never tried that, or I want to try that. So we're giving ideas. We're just kind of like using our heads as dummy heads to show you guys all the possibilities. But no, I never really did. And, you know, and I don't know if it's the fault of the product because today, again, this is this is WeDad, okay? Very simplistic WeDad. Just the curl cream, which is about the lightest thing you can put in, curl quencher line. And this is just as defined. Just these silly little Shirley Temple curls, okay? So this to me is the product and the results of protein treatment. I told you guys my hair loves protein, and it boings back, as I said, and somebody said in the comments that curlies have their own language. What does boinging back mean? We all know as curlies what boinging back means. So today, WeDad never has these kind of silly Shirley Temple curls in my head, but they did. So I said, okay, let me stop. This is protein treated hair. This is my hair because it's healthy. It's very healthy. Actually, Joe said there was not a thing he could tell me that I needed to know. My hair was perfect. It was healthy. It was perfect. He said there's nothing I can tell you. There's nothing I can share with you. So I'm doing a good job, I guess. But now on the other hand, what did he have to tell you? Anything?
My ends were busted. Like you were up at the register and he was just like, before you go, he's like, just please, can I just cut your ends? Like I was like, Joe, he's like, I've been like basically looking at him this whole time, like, can I just cut your ends? Like, okay, Joe, go ahead.
Cable said, still using the Apogee, me or just you or in general? Because I haven't used Apogee.
Thank you guys. I tried
in a while.
I feel like my pumpkin.
So it's not that kind of a protein treatment. I haven't gone that hard because I didn't feel my hair needed it. When was the last time we filmed it and we never put it out? Because after a while I started feeling really weird about it. I was sitting in a bathtub and it just looked really weird, and I just felt like
that would be in the next Mother's Day reel. Not
Xavier ended up busted too.
We back? We're back. Sorry. Okay.
Did it freeze? You guys see us again? Hear us again?
Yeah, I think we're here. We're here.
Okay.
We're here.
Okay. Okay, I see you. Okay, freezing. I don't think it's freezing anymore. Okay, it's loading. Okay, but getting back to Apogee, we did have it fully filmed. Where did I say that in the vlog the other day? I said I say things three times. I only needed to say it once tonight. Fully filmed, period. But I said fully filmed. Okay, because it was. The drying part at the end, the hard hair, where I always tell you guys it's so hard you gotta break it off. I did the whole thing, but I just felt really odd. I'm like, the images that people can conjure up. I'm sitting in a bathtub t-shirt. It just, ugh.
You
so
could,
I was like, no.
yeah, you couldn't see the water. You couldn't see anything, but like from like here up. But still, I guess just the idea that you were in water, you were like, no, I don't want it.
I don't want it. Too personal. So I'm like, nope. That goes. I said no shower scenes, and I meant it. And I said now no bathtub.
No bathtub scenes.
I thought the bathtub would be more innocent, and it just would look like, but it just innocent, and it just would look like, but it just still, you just kind of like the images of sickos out there. So I was like, nah, let's not. But no, so I'm not doing Apogee. It's just protein, just any conditioner. Like I used the one in the video the other day. That was the Canticles one, that molasses one. And after that, then I did that, then we really literally filmed that very night. We washed it out, and we filmed that night. And so this was the product of that molasses. And then the next day, I went to get my hair cut, and then they put, and I love it now, they put in the Weedad, was it that Weedad one that heats up. Yeah, the one that we didn't like, the one that we said burnt our necks and all that because we didn't do it right. Joe had strict instructions, 10, no more than 15 minutes, and that's exactly what they did. Me and you were detangling with it, leaving it in, and no wonder it didn't work for us. I made our hair all hard and dry and stripped, but no, first of all, it smelled wonderfully, and which it always did. I guess I never just really noticed that, and then my hair was so soft. Here we go again, 3 times.
So soft.
So it was very soft. I loved it, and so yep. So this, I think, because my hair keeps looking like this every day, these Shirley Temple curls, that's the protein. That's the health of the hair. My hair loves protein.
Let's see. Sorry, apparently we're going in and out.
Are we going in and out? Okay. Rhonda Sargent says Apogee helped my breakage. It completely stopped. Yep. But I like to do do-it-yourself treatments as well. So I use eggs, mayo, avocado, henna, and other Ayurvedic powders. Yeah, we were going to ask you guys. We wanted to try to do some do-it-yourselves because now that we have our treatment Tuesday, we thought you guys, because we don't really know all that. I know some people throw in some bananas and mayonnaise and eggs and all that. So we just figured we'd have some, mix it up, maybe one of these Tuesdays trying that. We're not going to do too much stepping out, but.
Jesse972 wants to know if I think Aussie Miracle Curl isn't that good because the silicone content, your hair looks so healthy. Anyway, I've been using Aussie for years, and I've never had a problem. I don't mind the silicones in it because it's just a great product for my hair. It's I'm sorry, I'm bugging tonight. I can detangle with it, add slip. I love the co-wash, and I love the deep conditioner. I use them back to back.
Aussie,
yeah. So even though it has silicones in it, I don't mind.
And I don't use Aussie, not because of silicones, because this channel, we will let you guys know if something...
Guys, maybe refresh your screens because we're moving. So if we're frozen, maybe dip out and dip back in. They're saying we're frozen, but we have the live here, and we're moving still.
Yeah, but it's working on our iPads, and yeah. Oh, you have your computer up tonight.
Yeah, my iPad was dead.
Okay. Okay. The voice and screen are off. That was 8:28. What time is it? 8:20. Okay. Are we back? I see y'all. Jan said you're okay. Leslie LeBron said it's not froze here. Curly guy said okay. Everybody's okay. Do you have wash and go videos? Do we have wash? Is that? Are you new? Is it? Where is it?
No, she's a new subscriber.
Okay.
I think all our videos are wash and goes.
Yeah,
that's basically all we do.
We have by now.
Close to 200.
Yeah.
Somewhere, something like that.
Yeah, and that's all we do are wash and go. That's all we know how to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried a twist out, braid out a couple of weeks ago, but that was the first for the channel.
It was.
All we do are wash and goes. Yeah, so you will have fun with that, Chantel. Ransby. There's Samantha Ivy. Hello, Samantha Ivy.
K Pagan, no, they're probably the same. I just happen to use them together, so maybe I need to try the Curl Stretch Cream with a product that doesn't stretch my hair, even though when I got out of the shower, my hair felt longer wet than it normally is, so I know that it's stretched. But the first time I used the Main Choice, that gel, my curls were stretched down. So that product does stretch the hair. So yeah. So maybe like the Cantu product stretches your hair, and then you can use like another product, whereas the gel is actually a product that like stretches your hair and you have to leave the gel in, but the stretch cream you can rinse out and use what you want. It like stretches your hair down.
So Mariah said for treatment Tuesday, can you try Apogee Curlific Texture Treatment?
We've never tried any of the Apogee.
I've tried that, but I love the hardcore Apogee for protein treatments. So we'll check it out and we'll see what it has to offer. If it's protein, I'm probably gonna stay away from the protein ones. I thought my side would kind of like be protein and yours would be the moisturizing, but I think I've had protein this week back to back. So
yeah, you be doing protein every week.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I probably won't do that. But yeah, we'll definitely look into it because I've never reached for their products, but
Andrea Watson said, do any of you ladies have a problem with products that have a lot of protein? If so, what does it do to your hair? I do.
I don't.
Yeah, it makes my hair extremely hard and dry. I get breakage, fairy knots. I used a mask one time and it was just like complete protein overload. I had knots and knots and knots in my hair.
On itself, you saw the fairy knots.
There were knots at the bottom, and then I think what was the most stressful is that it was tangling at the top. So sometimes like fairy knots,
ropes of tangles. Yeah,
you can like just kind
of It was dreading.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
and when it's at the top, it's like you have to get rid of that whole like strand of hair as opposed to just like snipping the ends or something.
Yeah,
and so yeah, I always know when mine has protein overload when it's very, very dry. Fairy knots. It just feels hard. It feels like hay, even when wet. It just feels weird, and yeah. So I can't do a whole lot of protein, or at least things that are like heavy with protein. Because I like WeDad, and WeDad has protein in it, like the Vita Gel. That has protein in it, but like not that much. But when the thing's just a straight up hardcore protein product, protein treatment, reconstructor. No, I can't do those.
Unless your hair really needs it. To just like me, whenever I feel like it, I need the health of my hair to improve, I'll just grab something with protein in it and plenty of it, and my hair will improve. But you can't. It really needs to be either shedding or it has to have a need that you have to put that in and do it, and then like not return at all to it for a while.
And the one that I'm typically going to go to if I need something is the Shea Moisture one. Like if I feel like my hair needs protein, I will do the shampoo, the conditioner, and the little treatment and call it a day, and that's fine. My hair automatically just kind of bounces back. It feels stronger when I do that, so that one's not like a really heavy one. Curly Guy wants to know, are you intentionally letting your hair color grow out for the fall?
Not really. I just haven't gotten back over to get highlights. No, but I'm not. But I noticed today it was a little bit darker, but no, I'm really not. It needs to be lighter. But so it is.
Xavier, we have the Genador Beauty leave-in cream. They sent it to us, but we have not tried it. Actually, you tried it. Kind of. Did you kind of try? You tried to refresh with it, and then it will go so well. But.
Yeah, because it's just like me taking that right now and slapping it in my hair. I really didn't take the care, read the directions, nothing. You know, me and products guys, I just swoop it out and start rubbing it together and applying it. So
we can't really speak on it.
I can't speak on it, but we do have it. Love the way it smells. I love the way it felt, but I just didn't use it right. So, but we haven't done a video on it yet, of course.
Hi 106 Andy, girl. It's a very thick cream. I saw.
So is it Intera? Alan said you should try Texture ID Deep Treatment Mask. Yeah, we keep seeing that Texture ID. The way we used to keep seeing that word Allocate Naturals in chats, and then finally I went out and now I'm in the process of getting it all. I think I've got it all now. All the stuff that I'm interested
all the stuff you want,
yeah, which is pretty much all of it, right? Yeah,
pretty much.
Give or take. Like I don't think I got the co-wash because
now I kind of want it.
Yeah, we all know that I love Creme Restore, so
because I love co-washes, I kind of want it.
But we keep seeing that Texture ID. I know one day we're going to do that line because we see it too much now.
No, we have so many lines upstairs, things that have come in the mail that you guys have asked for. So we're trying to get our lives and hair together because the weather is getting colder. So we want to do the reviews, but we also want to take care of our hair at the same time.
Right.
So one of the things we're doing is like we're filming Texture Tuesday, and then we're going to film like a hair styling video right behind it. So we can kind of kill two birds with one stone in on those days.
Because we know it's unusual for you guys to see us do a video doing something and then at the end not really having so-called results, like our hair's not styled. But I said it's really not about the hair and the style. It's more about the treatment and just walking you through it, letting you know how it smelled, letting you know how it felt, the slip, all of that. And then we close out that video. But then afterward, our hair still has to be styled. So then that's when we film
Oh,
another
I said
one.
Texture Tuesday, Treatment Tuesday.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So then we'll film another one right after that with a whole new, either
Sorry.
mix it up
Y'all know
or
we don't
whatever.
get stuff right. We just finished saying we don't get stuff right. Hashtag MADCURLS mistakes.
No, Xavier, we haven't found a steamer we like yet because we haven't really actually looked. We just got ideas from you guys so far, but we haven't actually gone out to look yet.
Cheryl Singleton, I did get my hair trimmed as well. Joe did a little snip snip on my ends.
He looked like he did a lot of snip, but you can't tell. I think maybe now we can speak probably more thoroughly and with more detail the difference between maybe a normal cutting person and a person that's experiencing curly cuts, because you guys, I mean, he did it. My hair is all healthy, the ends are all nice and curled and all that, and you really kind of went, no. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, I don't know, but it's not like you have to be afraid of someone who's experiencing cutting curly hair, because if you're not experienced and they ask you to straighten it and they cut it, when you wet it again, you will be shocked. You have to have your hair in its style, because this I know will go no longer than this. It's curled, that's it. So if they cut it, they know, they can see it going right back up right in place. But if it's bone straight and they cut it, when I wash my hair, it'll look like a little mini afro on my head, like a big chop. And so that's why now I have to speak even more probably steadfastly that you have to probably, well, I don't want to say have to, nobody has to do anything, but I would prefer for my own head to go to somebody experienced in cutting curls, because I think that they know what they're doing. Yeah, no, he was cutting and cutting. I was like, yes, get those ends for you, and that length is still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FH Nurse Mom, she said, Taylor, my daughter and I are watching, and she loves your costume. She lit up seeing it. So cute. Hi! What's your daughter's name? I want to say hi. I call people by their names. It's my pumpkin.
I said, you're going to have a costume check every half hour since you got to stand up.
Yeah.
For those new in the room, stand up to show the full pumpkin.
Okay, wait. My knees. I'm not as young as I used to be. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Here it is.
There it is. That's so cute.
And you said you got it for me when I was in 4th grade.
No, I said kindergarten.
But I didn't wear it in kindergarten, did I?
Oh, it might have been before kindergarten, because I know when you started school, you started doing more recognizable characters, like you were like Dorothy in 1st grade and 2nd grade. So I don't remember you being a pumpkin in school. I think it was before you even entered school. That goes to show how petite she is. I thought it was so cute. And you know what? I got it at a thrift store in Darien, Connecticut. It was just so cute. And see, I mean, I guess there are bargains to be had in thrift stores. It was the cutest thing I ever saw. It just looks like, it's puffy, it's soft.
Oh, right. Her name
so
is
cute.
Jelani. Hi, Jelani. She's so cute. Remember I showed you the pictures? Her mom sent me on Instagram.
Yeah.
She has cute curly hair.
Yes.
So cute.
Yeah.
So cute.
Is she going to dress up for Halloween?
Andy K, what lipstick are we wearing?
Are you wearing? Which one?
wearing-
Nobody ever asked what lipstick am I wearing, because nobody's
It
bothered.
says, ladies, what lipstick? Oh, wait. So what lipstick are you both wearing? There it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm wearing
Oh.
the Morphe True Story. It's a matte liquid lipstick. It was like an impulse shop in Ulta. I probably didn't need it the other day.
I think I'm wearing Mac Stone. No surprises there. The pencil. Let's see. Mac Stone every week, over and over again.
Angela Marcinkovic, just for you. We're trying to vlog once a week. We have another vlog coming.
And Mac, I think it's called Gritty Girl. Yeah. It looks just like Mac Stone, except in lipstick. The better my lips look, the better.
Jan said I was a Power Ranger for Halloween. Nobody could tell me nothing. Oh my gosh, she said she's gonna be Belle.
Oh wow, that's your
I love
favorite,
Beauty and the Beast. If I could be Belle, I would be Belle. Like, I swear I'm Belle. When I watch Beauty and the Beast, I watch it like every day. I love Beauty and the Beast. That's so cute.
You have to put a picture out there.
Yeah, that's so cute.
That's
I
very
love
cute.
the favorite Disney movie. With the yellow dress.
That's so cute. Trick-or-treating. Do you go trick-or-treating or to a party? Amanda works new job actually has a costume party.
Oh,
so
fun.
I'm dressing up for the first time in like 15 years. Oh, that's fun.
That's so fun.
Who, as women in the room, when you guys were teenagers, you couldn't wait? I couldn't wait to be the cat, and then you wear the spike heels. Now, what does the spike heels have to do with being a cat? Ask me. Ask ourselves. Okay, you couldn't wait to be in high school, and everybody wore the black tights with the black leotard.
In a spike.
Put on a fake tail, okay, just for the facade. But you couldn't wait to get into those high heels, the jet black high stilettos. What did that have to look like a cat? It didn't look like a cat. Who did it?
I never had a cat
Hands
phase.
up.
A cat or a bunny phase. I never did that.
I'm being a cat. Ironic. Are you gonna wear spike heels? To be hoochie. Halloween is too cold to be hoochie.
Alexis Johnson said her daughter's going to be Glinda the Good Witch. She's 25. Oh, that's so cool. I love
That's
anything that has to do with
cute.
like a dress,
Mm-hmm.
like for Halloween.
That's cute.
I'll send a picture. Trunk or treat at church. Oh, nice.
Oh, she's not in the room yet. Guess who we had lunch with the other day? And we took a picture so we can show you guys. She's in the room all the time. I don't know if she's in yet.
Gal. It's on my phone, and my phone is right there.
Wow.
Well, we gotta go over to Instagram to see it when I post it. I didn't even like airdrop it to you. My bad.
Wow.
My bad.
That's terrible. Okay, well, anyway, it's Jen loves nail polish.
Yeah.
She came down to Bridgeport, and we had lunch at our Puerto Rican restaurant.
Because she found you the main choice serum.
She did. She found me
For the
the
culture.
spray that I wanted. So she
Yeah.
said she would bring it to us, and we were like, oh no, like, and she's like, or you can like, I'll tell you, it's like at the Waterbury Sally's. And so then we were like, no, bring it to us. And so we all met in Bridgeport, and we all had Puerto Rican food together. But Jen loves nail polish. She's not in the room yet. Is she? No, not yet. That was fun though.
It was fun. It was cool.
It's fun to meet you guys when you're out and about. So if you're ever in the area, just ring us up, because
Let
we'll
us know.
meet you wherever, as long as we vet you first. We want to live,
Right. Make sure we're not meeting any serial killers.
Okay. Let's see. Yes, Catwoman with the black heels. That's right. I know there's more of you guys out there. Don't leave me out there to drip dry, guys. Who else wore the Catwoman outfit with black heels? And then somebody explained why we wore heels with a cat outfit.
Oh, in Australia, they don't celebrate Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was talking to someone from the UK, and she's like, they don't really do that either. They don't do it. And I'm like, really? I just assumed everybody in the world does, like, every holiday that we do. Like, I didn't even really think about it. But, yeah, I think Halloween's more of, like, might be, like, a more of a U.S. thing.
Maybe. Is it, guys? Is Halloween a U.S. thing? I don't know.
Cheryl Singleton said, what happened to the meet and greet? I don't know. We didn't really know how to plan it. Typically, when people do meet and greets, it's, like, set up through, like a company or something. Like, for us to just say we're going to be at this spot at this time, like, we didn't know how safe that was.
Yeah.
So it didn't, like, it didn't really go through. But it's like we wanted to do it, but we want to do it right and, like, safely. So...
Let's see, Cheryl, right? You're raising your hand because you wore heels in a cat outfit, or you said I need.
Andy K, no Thanksgiving either. Oh my gosh, I love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday because of all the food.
Yes. And what else does it mean to you? I like when my grandmother used to try to be proper and have us, all of us getting around the table, and then she'd have us all, like, and it was, like, kind of foreign to us, because, like, one year she started this trend. We had never done it before, and then one year
While the food's getting cold.
as she was getting older, and then she was, like, all, like, proper and had, like, a red sweater and, like, pearls and everything. She goes, I want everybody to, like, put your cutlery down, okay? She's like, I want everybody to tell us what we're thankful for. And we were like, really? What we're thankful for? Like, we want that food, like, right then and there, but she was just, like, adamant about, like, and we knew it to respect, so we all, like, went around, we're thankful for
My family and my
same old boring stuff, nothing unique.
same old boring stuff. My family and my friends and my bed.
Right.
And like, my mom.
Right, exactly.
And then, oh my gosh, when you go to like the person who has to pray, you have to choose wisely for who's gonna pray over the food, like, because some people take 10 years, 10 minutes to pray, like, and like you're starving by that point.
Yeah. It's like auditioning.
Yeah.
Like, who can pray better? Like, it's not that, like, you don't have to do that. Just thank God for the food and grab a
In
fork.
the hands that prepared it.
Yeah.
Let the nourishment. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. You think you should get the fan and blow it on there?
Maybe I should.
I don't know.
Like, do you think it's overheating?
I don't know. Can you feel it and see? Sorry, technical difficulties.
It's a little hot.
You think you should?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, why don't you run?
Okay.
Want me to go run and get it?
No, I'll get it.
Okay. All right, so, okay, we are back. Yeah, we're going to get a fan now and put it on there because these phones are getting old and tired now, so they heat up quicker, so we have to blow air on it to cool it down. Okay, so, while she's going, all right, so I saw somebody wear some heels and a cat outfit in high school. What's that? That's Sheila, right? Yes. Who were the cats in high school wearing the heels? The cat club. You can't sit with us. Okay, we're back. You're good. All right, we got the fan now. Y'all need a webcam. I know we do. We need a whole lot of stuff.
Right.
Okay. Amanda doesn't understand heels. Okay.
She doesn't understand heels?
Does anyone know what they have on their hair? I have M.A.D.CURLS today.
Where's my pillow?
Curl cream. That's it.
Oh.
I was going to put the gel on top because now I'm so used to doing these combos, but I said nope, I'm going to stick to what I often say, that M.A.D.CURLS is not meant to layer. I said it's meant for a type of hold that you want. I said then the cream is what I chose today, and I'm just going to stick with that. And thank goodness I did, because my hair is very defined and it's very much held. It didn't need a gel. Gel would have just, that would have been way too much. So that's what I have on my hair. What do you have on your hair?
I have the Nature's Little Secret, the custard, and the strawberry styling cream. And what did I have on my hair? It came out cute. I think I like the custard by itself though. With the strawberry styling cream, like for some reason I feel like my hair's a little bit drier. I don't know why.
But we're gonna try that combo tomorrow. We're gonna flip it. The CURLMIX where you tried that last week.
I'm telling you guys, game changer.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a video on that because you mentioned it, and then a lot of you guys were asking us to do a video, so we're gonna do that tomorrow. Flip the CURLMIX, put the
moisturizer on top of the gel.
Yeah, instead of putting it down first and then putting the gel on top. Because in our honest opinion, we loved the gel.
Yeah.
Okay, and then like a couple of months later, then the moisturizer came out, and we grabbed it, of course, because we love everything CURLMIX. But we didn't really see where it made that big of a difference. But now that the weather's getting colder and our hair is getting drier, and you try that combo, I can't wait to try that tomorrow because you said it really moisturizes it that way, putting the moisturizer on top.
And we have somewhere to go on Sunday, so I was like, I want day 2 of that wash and go, so I'm gonna do my hair tomorrow for Sunday. And I had at least 4 or 5 days with that CURLMIX in my hair, like barely any refreshing, and I was just so pleased.
Erie, I have M.A.D.CURLS Curl Quencher line, the curl cream from that line. They have a cream and they have a gel, and I have just the cream today. I'm short with baby feet, but I don't understand shoes that hurt your feet. Amanda said.
Let's see.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so Leslie LeBron's going to use the Cream of Nature Pure Honey Twisting Cream. Yep, we love that. We have a video on that. We love that.
Andy K, I don't even have curly hair. I just find you guys really inspiring. Aw.
Who's that?
Andy K.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for watching us.
Tell the room about yourself. Spotlight moment. Yes, Samantha, I mean, I can't wait to try it. I haven't tried it yet. Tay came up with that.
Yeah,
so.
it's nice. Like,
Yeah.
I go through section, put the gel down, and then I just like take a little pump of moisturizer and just put it through. And also, if you have the serum or a serum, we said in our winter video, now as it gets cold, it's good to seal your ends. So I took some serum and just kind of went through like my ends of my hair a little bit just to kind of seal my ends with some serum. And yeah.
Who else do we use twisting creams? Oh, Amanda Rourke, have you tried twisting creams as curl creams? Yeah, we have. Because I really didn't really pay attention to the names. I feel like that's the cream in the line, so I will use that first, kind of like as the leave-in, and then put whatever the line has for the gel or any line. So I absolutely have. Because sometimes on the twisting creams they'll say for wash and goes, or they'll say for braid outs or twist outs. And then sometimes they'll say wash and goes, but whether they say wash and goes or not, everything to us turned into a wash and go. So, who else has used twisting creams for, as curl creams?
Okay, Pagan said, do you recommend any particular stylers and leave-ins for the switch? Which switch? The CURLMIX switch? girl. Her name is Nadia. This is her friend's account. She's 17 and she has 2 rabbits. Cool.
Oh,
What are your
cool.
rabbits' names? I always wanted a bunny.
Yes. Okay, so Samantha Ivy has. Okay. I don't see the difference between a twisting cream and a curling cream. Everything's wash and goable to us. And if it's not, we make it so.
This is so true.
Okay. Castor oil is great for the ends of your hair, or olive oil, Rhonda Sargent said. You know, I had a question in the comments the other day, and I directed them to the Botanicals page, that there's something there, I think it was sold out at the time, it's called Kink Sync, and it was an oil or a blend of oils that you put on the ends of your hair. Anything that could cause friction during the winter against wool hats or wool collars or anything like that. And that was their remedy to getting frizz from your hair rubbing against or coming in contact with wool or winter kind of like fabrics. So when I saw that on Botanicals, then I said, well, they said it's a blend of oils, so I would think any oil, either blend or not, if that's what Botanicals says to put on the ends of your hair, then I would think oil. Who agrees that oil will stop that friction from winter products, winter coats and hats, and stop your hair from frizzing? Or is there more to it? Because the Botanicals was sold out, so I'm like, I would think just have your own blend of oils at home, whether it's a jojoba, coconut, olive oil, whatever you have.
Are my ends dry? Like, I had a scarf on today. Like,
No.
I never noticed that.
Mm-mm.
Like, I never had an issue.
I never noticed your ends. I never noticed ends like that.
Her rabbits' names are Bailey and Frankie. This is cute. Xavier, I had everything in the TGIN, what is it? TGIN checkout cart, and then I remembered I had bills, so it's still sitting there. So we missed the sale. I didn't get to pick the stuff up, but I will eventually.
Thank you, Cheryl Singleton. We love it when you guys answer questions when we haven't caught it. So she's answering, I guess, a question for someone. That she said, Miss Bell, I believe they did a video on the low budget products already. When we recently did that affordable products, right?
Affordable products?
Mhm.
Affordable product video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Billy and Frankie, it's cute.
Would you guys review the Cara Curl Essence line? Yes, we want to. That's on our agenda as well. It's been getting some positive reviews.
We noticed last week a lot of you guys were talking about, is it Naturally, is it 85? That's OG, right? She was, okay. So you guys all seem to know
Someone
her.
just asked that.
Okay, oh really? Okay, you guys all seem to know her, and we see her a week after we come up and you got the chat. So has anybody gotten her products yet?
Yeah, they asked if we were going to. You mentioned
Okay.
that to me the other day.
I did. I said because our following so much loves the line and highly respects that channel, I said we definitely have to look into it. Because we came, well, I don't know if we came on the scene after she came about, because you guys all know her, and I wasn't familiar with her. I was familiar with Taryn Guy back in the day. That's who I used to watch.
Sunkissed Alba.
Okay.
Is who I used to watch.
Did she come
and
before
Shameless
or after
Maya,
or during the same time? We just missed her.
the Glam Twins.
Okay. Is she in the same time frame with them? Okay, so Andy K said, my friend's name is Andy, but my name is Nadia, so you can call me Nadia. Okay, so she's using her friend's account.
Andy K is Nadia.
Nadia.
Got
Okay,
it. Okay.
okay.
Okay. We might forget that next week, so you might have to remind us again.
Wow, you can pre-order it now, and it won't ship until February.
Oh.
Wow, okay.
Okay, well, at
Alright.
least that's something to look forward to.
Yeah. Till next year. Who's ordering it now? And why is it so far out? Why are people ordering it now? Is it gonna be super popular? Is it gonna sell out?
She's been at least 8 years on YouTube. So yeah, that's kind of back when we went natural.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yep, I think the first we heard of her was through maybe Curly Guy on our channel, months and months ago.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And then we saw a lot last week because she has her own line now. So no, we have to support folks that have channels, because one day, guys, we're gonna need some help ourselves.
Yeah, I know. One time, we were in a church service, and this guy had like such an accent. He had the mic, and he was trying to get some of the church members to come to the function he was throwing. And he was like, you know, we need some help. We need some help. He was like, you know, you gotta help others. Like, please, please, please. He's like,
He pulled a Lori 3 times. He said,
come to the event. He's like, 'cause one day you're gonna need some help. And you're gonna need somebody to help you. So Now we say that all the time. We gotta help you because one day we gonna need some help.
Yeah, so we have to support. Not 85, because one day we gonna need some help.
We want people to support us.
Okay. Oh, it's a small business that she is finding herself, so limited orders. Okay. Okay. And I went to Canticles today. Somebody sent us something about soul bucks, where you can get them. You can pay $100. You can pay $50 for a $100 script. So, but they explained why the shipping is so slow, because, and I'm glad they addressed that. That's the one thing about the Canticles channel. Love the stuff, you know I do, because I've been buying it. Complained in the beginning, and then been buying it ever since. So I think we all just, our expectations just get lowered. You have high expectations when you go into a brand and you expect a lot. You compare them to other brands that you've been happy with, and then when you see this brand is not gonna come up to par with what you expected, then we just all kind of like settling on in. So I wonder if brands take advantage of that sometimes, though, that they realize that they can get away with anything. You know, I don't know, but anyway, I'm still buying, and I'm glad they addressed that today, that they understand that the shipping is just terrible, and that they were using UPS. They said no hate towards UPS, but now they're going to go back with the United States Postal Service. It's cheaper, and maybe they'll be better, because we all say it. We all say it. I said it first, and I don't know if I'm the very first one to say it, but I know when we did the very first Canticles, when we rolled it out, that was the main thing I said, like, and shipping, after everything else I complained about in that video. I said, and that shipping. That was just the icing on the cake. But they did address it, and it sounds like it hasn't gotten much better, but they're trying. They're definitely trying to get better with it. So, anyway, it hasn't stopped none of us, because it definitely didn't stop me, because I got that Can't Believe It's Not Pumpkin. Oh my gosh, I love it. That's another thing. Tacking on, layering today. Yep, that's it. I put, so the Weed Ad is in here now, and then Can't Believe It's Not Pumpkin I slathered on. And of course, Nourish and Shine. So there's a few little things. It's all coming back to me now. Yeah. Yeah, CCJ. Yeah, she got last week she got the large size. We all love Afrotastic, or I do, and she did. And I'm wondering now if people need to stick to the regular sizes, though you get more, almost double sometimes, for a little bit. For, you know, like, all right, Afrotastic is like $16.99, the normal size, and then if you get like this liter size, I think they have salon sizes and then liter sizes. CCJ, what did you get, the salon size or the liter size? And she said it didn't smell the same. We love the smell of their things, of their products, and I buy them for the packaging and for the smell. And so she was disappointed because when she put her nose in it, it didn't smell like the Afrotastic and the normal 8-ounce size. And then as she dug in, like the middle of it seemed rancid. And I'm like, what? And I'm like,
she's saying they're sending her a replacement.
Awesome. Okay, that's what I like to hear. I'm glad that worked out. But
you gotta have the Nourish and Shine. She's hashtag Nourish and Shining.
I have to have the Nourish and Shine. Did I really need it? No, but it's just like,
Amanda Rourke says hers arrived fine, but the smell is non-existent.
Wow. But does it work the same? Got to have that Nourish and Shine.
Elena, we have not tried Adwa. Is it Adwa Beauty?
I've seen that name come up in the comments a lot,
Xavier
too.
raves about that.
Oh, okay. But Jan, did you ever get the normal size one? Did you get the 8-ounce? And do you have a comparison now? Do you have a frame of reference, a point of reference? Or did you just get that and you don't know how it smelled in the 8-ounce? Or does it smell wonderful to you? Because I think CCJ can compare it. I definitely would be able to compare it because I've had the 8-ounce size. And so if I got something different.
Maybe the larger size isn't supposed to have a smell. If Amanda's doesn't have a smell and CCJ said hers did not have a smell either.
Why would they change? I think people want to buy the larger sizes of something that they like in the smaller sizes because they love it so much they want to double what they love. So why would it change the formula?
106, Andy, you have to catch the larger sizes. Like, they come and go. They have like liter sales every now and then. You gotta like catch them.
No, they have liter sales. There's a certain time, not every now and then. I think there's one specified time. Now I'm noticing they have salon sizes though. That's different.
Oh,
yeah, liters are like 32-ounce. Salon might be 16-ounce, and then the regular's like 8-ounce. So, which one did you get, TCJ, that didn't smell the same? Because I'm all about piling and buying and saving and stocking, so I definitely was going to gravitate towards the larger liter sizes or the salon sizes, but I don't want the formula to change. But I'm glad that they got right on that, and they're going to send you a different one. Or a new
Carissa
one.
Davis, that is a score. She found a Jane Carter co-wash for $7.99 at TJ Maxx.
Cool. Really? That's awesome.
Amanda got the 32-ounce Afro-tastic.
Oh, that's a thought, Ashley. She said maybe the salon size doesn't have the scent because it doesn't know if every client doesn't like scents. What do you guys think? I'm trying to help them. Yeah, definitely, because it's a thought, but I don't know. I need more curl maintenance. Angela, what's your hair type? If you were like, if you know how to we type hair, I'm just curious. I always just like to know what everyone's hair type is according to like the typing hair scale. No, they said it should smell the same. Okay, so Ashley, nope, that's not true.
Unless it could be true.
No, CCJ got it right from the company. She said, no, they said it should smell the same.
Oh, it should smell the same. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought people were throwing in like their 2 cents. Like, she has facts, so she has receipts.
The Curly Guy said for the Melanin hair care brand, she said she made it unscented too, but
they're
in the
changing
future
the
she
jar.
will release different scents. Okay. Yeah, when you know something came out and it's unscented, like CURLMIX came out with the unscented line, so you don't expect to smell a scent in it. But if I got my, as I call it, the green one, and I'm expecting to smell that citrus scent, and then it smells unscented, then I'm like, something's wrong with this. This is not the unscented one, so there's something wrong. But so the Melanin line, if it's coming out unscented, then we know not to expect a scent. But we all know Afro-tastic has a scent, and so if you get one that doesn't have a scent, there's something wrong there. Oh, well, I tried. You did. If you spent more time trying to defend me the other day with my Coco. They're supposed to be putting it in a bottle because of the size. Oh, the pump? I wanted the pump for the detox, the pumpkin detox, but they weren't selling it yet, I think. I think they had the salon size. I think I got the 16 ounce. And then they had the liter, but I didn't know if I'd like it that much, so I just stuck with the 16 ounce.
She said, Angela Marcinko said like 3B.
Oh, okay. Because we would consider our hair 3B, right? In her picture, it doesn't.
I don't know what my hair is considered anymore. We used to say 3B, 3C, but I have a lot going on, so
Okay, her picture.
maybe
her hair looks
somewhere
straight.
in the 3s.
Her hair looks a little straighter in the picture. Ari, we saw you rocking your straight hair the other day.
And the law needs no defending.
Ari's trying new styles. It looked good.
Kay Pagan, she didn't like it better. She said your hair was Shirley Temple-y for the wash and go you didn't like, but had it look after a couple of days, did you like it better?
No.
You're still talking about that wash and go.
I still am, and it never. But I don't know who said that. Kay Pagan? Who said that? Because I'm thinking, I don't know if guys if it was the product, because tonight this is WeedAd and this is Shirley Temple curls. It's very, very, very Shirley Temple curls. Look at this. Okay, direct them.
Okay.
You see? It's very Shirley Temple. So I'm thinking it's the treatment Tuesday of that protein, because it was very much of a protein treatment, and my hair loves protein. It absorbs it and it brings the life back to my curls. Very spirally, very boingy, I always say. So I'm wondering, and then when I went in to get my hair cut, they put in the WeedAd, that extreme melting, whatever, that one in that jar. Guys know we never have names for anything. But whatever, it was the WeedAd one that we did not like for the longest because it burnt Taylor's neck, and but we realized that we didn't do it right. It's supposed to be 10 minutes, tops 15, and rinse out. And you were detangling with it, and I was leaving it in and putting a cap on and just sitting, talking on the phone, playing on Facebook. So we didn't do it right. And so, but when they did it right in the salon, my hair has never been softer. I loved it. But I think it had protein, I'm not sure. But my hair is still, or this could still be the Botanicals protein, but whatever it is, this is protein right here. These curls are protein. This is not, I don't think, the combo that I didn't care for. I don't know.
Ivy said you saw my photo on the WeedAd website. Yeah.
Whose?
Mine? I know we're on there. I know.
Oh, okay. I have to go check it out though. Let's see. Frizzy blowout.
Age Rose is back.
But
hey, girl.
and, you know, Ari, that probably better like stop while you're ahead of the gang as far as like, so it's a frizzy blowout, so it's a different look. But you don't want to do it bone straight and then start seeing your hair frying and steam coming up and smoke and, you know, losing your curl pattern. So, but it was cute. Have you ever heard of Sensi? We've heard of it. We've seen it in the comments. People have asked, have we tried it? Have we heard of it? But we haven't actually looked into it.
Maureen Wilson. Hi, Maureen.
Oh. She's late. Do you think the Botanicals line has a lot of protein? I don't think the line, I can just blanket statement say that it probably, like any line, it just depends on the products. There was a product that I used last week that had protein in it. I think after we did that no product video, I think I chose that one. But normally, I think the Afrotastic doesn't have protein in it. And there's another one that I love, the Healthy Hibiscus or something. I don't think that had protein in it. So, no, not blanket statement saying the line has proteins. I don't think so.
Yeah, certain products. Kid Sister, why'd you cancel Sensi? Is that how you pronounce it?
Thank you. My mother was calling me JB all day. That's my father's name, and he had a huge fro.
Hi, Curls in the Making.
Okay. 3B, 3C. Evelina. Curls in the Making.
Sweet. Asia Rose said she tried the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic last week, and her life has changed for the better. One of her top wash and goes for sure. No, that gel is something else.
Yeah.
That gel is really good.
You know, I want to try that gel next. Somebody gave me a mix it up. Oh, Karen Spearman. Sometimes she's in the room. I don't know if she's here yet. But that's the one I wanted to do. But I know that Lauren, the one I chose this time, Lauren Jewel, she wanted me to do the one that I did. So I did that one. But that was the other one I wanted to do. Uncle Funky's, but do the mix chicks, leave in first, and then put Uncle Funky's on top. So that's the one I want to do next. For the next mix it up. But no, we love Uncle Funky's.
Yeah. Should we tell them about this event we got invited to now?
Yes.
So we got a really cool email today inviting us to an event that's taking place in New York. Have you guys heard of it? It's called Natural Tresses and Dresses Soiree. And it looks like it's being held by blackbride.com. Blackbride. Well, there's the website, blackbride.com. But what it says that it is, I'm just going to read you guys what it says. It says it's presenting an exciting opportunity for brides and guests to discover natural hair and beauty styles that are unique to weddings and special occasions. So in the event will include celebrity stylist panel, product style demos, sips and bites, a gown review for bridal gown designers, wedding registry tips, lifestyle workshops, luxury vendor showcase, and more. So from what I'm gathering, want to explain it?
Okay, so they found MADCURLS, I guess, because they said that we have a very interactive family here, MADCURLS, what we do. I mean, like, we just talk about anything and everything. They must have caught, guys, an episode of us talking about the big nose husbands, and how one day we have to get down the aisle with a big nose husband. Okay, I don't know. They must have heard the word husband or something, looking like we're all looking for husbands.
See, Leslie Brown said, "Get the dress, and the big nose man will come."
See. So now we're getting closer to the big nose husband, and here's, so I don't know. So I love feminine things.
Yeah.
I love gowns. I love weddings. And I think, remember a few weeks ago we asked, would everybody wear their hair in their natural style, or would you straighten it for your wedding? Like, no, like, we love our hair. Why people switch up on their wedding day, I don't know. So I would totally. Now, when I was younger and insecure, I probably would have straightened my hair thinking that that was my best look. You know, like when you went to school and your mother might do your hair in braids, or my mother would do my hair in 2 braids, but on picture day you wear it out. Like, you never look like that all year. So when the teacher's handing the picture, when it comes back, okay, you know, this one, here's your picture. You know, they're like, oh, okay, Lori, this is your picture. Like, it didn't even look like me because I didn't wear my hair like that. So, like, we all need to, like, stick with our natural hair on our wedding days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just love the whole idea of that, because I totally said, like, I want to be a natural bride one day. So to be able to go and see dresses and examples of, like, natural brides, like, I think that's so exciting. And not that I'm near the aisle. Well, who knows what can happen, but I want to go and I want to see it. And so what I think is cool is that we're going, and that we are going to be allowed to give away, I believe, 4 tickets. So we're going to pick 2 people, and then those 2 people can bring guests. So we're definitely going to be running that very soon, because the event is coming up. But it's in New York.
Who's looking for wedding dresses?
Yeah, you guys will have like an opportunity to win some tickets.
Who's closer to the aisle than the rest of us?
Yeah, who's close to the, well, I'm not close to the aisle, but I'm still going. So you gotta, what is it? You gotta stay ready, so you don't gotta get ready.
Even though, like, we're a natural channel, we do tutorials, like, we talk about everything. So maybe that's why we got the invite.
I know. It's like, Mom, we are in there.
Yeah. Who's getting married in the spring of 2019? Anybody interested?
Yeah, so we will be giving you guys more info, like the dates and all that kind of stuff. There's also a link, I'm sorry, I put it in the description box on this video. The very first link, it says dresses and tresses, and you can see the event. You can buy tickets. They're it says $30 or $35. You can buy tickets and go to the event, but we will be giving away, we will be picking 2 winners, and those winners can bring guests. 8 guests. So
8 guests.
8 guests. So if you guys want to see the event, get more information, the link is in the description box on this live. Yep, see? Anderson, I'm trying to stay ready so I don't have to get ready. Okay. Hey.
But my fiance keeps deciding to push it back. I just need a fiance.
Dress Butler, I'm getting married in fall 2019. Okay.
Okay. Oh. So next year this time you'll be a bride. You'll be a natural bride. You will regret it. You'll regret what?
That? Don't get married. You will regret it.
No, how long
I still believe in marriage.
How long have you been married? You will regret it.
Another church. She said, "I am. I just need a fiance." I hear that. I'm getting married. I just need a fiance.
I'm getting married. All right, so all y'all get married. Then, all right, so then we'll
keep a lookout. The event is on October 27th, so we will be running this giveaway within like the next couple of days because it's coming up. But yeah, we will definitely be there. I was like, Mom, we are going. This is so exciting.
So Asia Rose said she gets manicures now, so I can stay ring ready. Oh God. Yeah, don't say that. They get so afraid. God forbid somebody gives them commitment these days.
Like,
does anybody get committed?
They start getting nervous,
right? Don't mention like, ring, the R word. That's like the new bad word, the R word.
R word, right?
Why are guys like that nowadays? So afraid of commitment. It's tiresome. It is. No, seriously, they're too old for that.
No, seriously.
They are. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a guy, but I'm saying that. Well, I'm not saying. Oops, there goes my. Is that my Croc? Oh, my Crocs, guys. I'm not saying you have to go running down the aisle and maybe in your teens or early 20s, but you know, you start settling on in, you know, and get on with life. I'm so glad that, like, I got married young enough and had a child young enough that now I'm 51 and in like perfect mother and daughter age, so that, you know, you're not like a young teenager would get on my nerves right now. My nerves can't take like a teenager, you know, and then somebody old like this, like perfect, right?
Must have been a different.
Because their mamas didn't beat them
though.
enough. That's probably it. Yes, it's exhausting. It's exhausting.
Hashtag just need a fiance.
Right. Right. I don't know. The world's just so different now. I know I'm really old-fashioned. You guys know I'm super old-fashioned, so I can't be spinning around my ideas tonight and all my opinions. They get tiresome. I know y'all get sick of my old-fashioned ways, like zip it up. But it's just, you know, it's where I'm from, and it's worked for me all these years. So it is.
You
what
are
it is.
real old-fashioned.
I am.
I grew up under all the old-fashionedness.
Yep, I am. Beat your boys. I know. I probably need to beat mine because I don't see nobody like rushing. down any aisle in this
Everybody,
house.
I mean, it's totally a different generation because like if people were getting married like young, your generation, generations prior, like we're all moving at a snail's pace. In mine, no one's trying to get married at all.
It might be the mothers, I wonder, because I'm gonna stand up, hold hands up. Yeah, I don't see anybody out there that can have my Spencer or my Adam yet. So no, it could be the mothers. Not encouraging much of anything, too much. Truth be told, haven't seen anything. Here's some of the games that these girls play. They so desperately want. I don't like the games that they play that I hear. Adam will run something by me, and I'm like, really? I stay away from that. That's a head case. That is a future headache. Stay away from that. So yeah, I have strong opinions inside the house and outside the house.
So D. Crow got married at 25, been married for 24 years. Beautiful.
Yeah, I got married at 22.
Waiting for my Boaz.
22. Married for 28. Mama knows, right? This is about the time we start talking about relationships, guys. Okay. Enough about me. Let's talk about you guys. Okay, what do you think about me? Okay, no. But I don't know. I don't understand that. I don't understand it.
I'll be
Beat your
28 when I
mothers,
get
right?
married.
Beat the mothers.
That's a nice age.
I know.
I mean, some people put dates on it, like, you know, I'm not getting married until I'm 30, like, period, point blank,
Yeah.
that's it, like, or I'm not having kids until I'm at least, you know, 35, like.
Yeah, and just life just doesn't happen like that. Just like so compartmentalized, like just like live life and let things happen. When you just say that, then you're not even like open for anything that could possibly come your way. Like you're like, nope, that's too soon because I'm not getting married till I'm 30. Like what? No.
Busted behavior.
It's been 23 years. Okay, let's see some longevity. Who else got some longevity in the room?
Oh, I remember that episode, Sharon Johnson, Carrie Bradshaw made someone buy her some Manolos as a self-wedding gift from Sex and the City.
Okay.
The episode, yeah, she had a self-wedding gift to herself.
Oh yeah, well,
She had Manolo.
that what was the name? It was a Mr. Big, that crazy name. Mr. Big, was it Mr. Big?
Mr. Big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't get him down the aisle. He couldn't get down the aisle so much so that they had to make a whole like new show, whole new series for like when he got there, or they had to have a movie. I think afterwards, like long after Sex and the City was on, they had to have the movie. So he finally got down the aisle. Did he? Did he
Asia,
get down the
like,
aisle?
yeah, I think they did.
Okay.
Asia, like that's a wave and a movement. Like seriously, ultimatums.
What's
She
that?
said, I have a friend who told her boyfriend that he had until December 31st of this year to propose or she was leaving him. LOL, and she is very serious. Like,
Yeah.
why not, especially if you've been together for years, like, why not make it respectable? Like, you know, just make it like a respectable woman. The woman you've been with for all these years, you don't, I mean, if you, come on. Especially if, like, we're getting up there in age, like, late 20s, like, there's no reason, like, I don't know.
Yeah, and whatever you do, don't move in because you move in and I don't think you're just going to prolong it. Will it ever happen? I can't say definitively because that wasn't my story, but I've heard stories and I haven't really seen it really come out for the good on the other end. So you have to kind of like have a sense of discernment, as the church calls it, discernment. Like you have to kind of feel like, is this going to happen or not? Don't just keep hoping and thinking and wishing and just staying around, wasting your best years. Then you're old and tired, and then they leave. You know, no, seriously, you got to be able to track that early, clock it early, so you can still have your best years. To find somebody that's worthy of you.
Good. I mean, so he said they were 27, 28, and he asked for her ring size last week, LOL. So, I mean, at least he took it well. Like, some people will be like, no, bye. Like, okay, like.
If he really took the ring size and took it seriously, he's going to do something with it instead of like just making a joke about it or building our hopes up. Because I think probably the most depressing time is probably Valentine's Day, where people really think that they're going to get something, and the last thing you want at that point is a nice box that looks like a jewelry box, and you got a necklace in it with a heart on it or something stupid. You know, when you're in your 20s, like don't friendship rings, promise for what?
Don't do
like,
a promise ring
that was
outside of high school.
Stuff.
Don't do
that. Don't do that. Let's get some wedding rings going here. Okay, wedding rings.
Just don't clap.
The clap, guys. Okay, now I'm riled up. Okay, wedding rings. No promise rings. Friendship rings. Commitment rings. Commitment means walking down the aisle. Okay, that's commitment. I don't need a ring. I need an arm to go down the aisle. Okay, I need with the tresses, an invitation to that because I'm serious about that. Okay, now we're gonna get some wedding gowns going here and hairstyles for the big day. That's what we need. have to know when to hold. Like I said last week, Katie Rogers, you have to know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
Yeah.
They're just sticking around, just hanging around.
It's like they want you to play house, and like sometimes like there's no reason for it. Like they're established, good job, set up. There's no reason, you know, good girlfriend, like the person you know you want to spend the rest of your life with, but you're just not like making that move, and it's like, why not? What's the problem?
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
And then all of this just dating, just nonstop. Okay, I had a relative one time that dated somebody for 18 years. Now come on, come on, 18 years. That's insane. Okay, insane. Who would do that? They eventually got married, and I don't know if they stayed together that long after that. I don't know. Maybe that word commitment. Me, met my husband, engaged 1 month. 1 month later, 28 years. It'll be 29 in November.
But that's a little.
Yeah, because I was about business, because I knew that I wanted children. I knew I was 22, and I guess for my day and age, maybe that was like, okay, that's about the time, like to get on down the aisle. Like nowadays, I would think it's a little young. I wouldn't necessarily want it for any of my kids, but 22 is a little young. So I know my mother probably was having a fit at that point, but it is what it is, and I'm glad, because now like the age difference and stuff, and we have fun with it. But it doesn't take longer than that. You kind of know. I'm not saying like an arranged marriage kind of thing, but I'm saying I met him. Met me, got along. What's not to like, you know? What's not to like? As long as you, I mean, you have to determine, you have to know. But if you're in your 20s, you have to kind of know. You wasted all your time in high school dating people. By now, you should kind of know something. You should kind of know when it clicks. It doesn't take that long to make up your mind about this. So, and then you have to have the sense of the commitment. It's not just about the dating and the wedding. It's about the marriage, what comes after the great big wedding and all the flowers and the dresses and all that. Then you have to settle on in. Wedding is 3 or 4 hours in one day. That's it. The day is over. That's it. Now you have to stay committed to that marriage. Oh, DJ Fulton, today is my birthday. Okay.
Amanda said, my thing though is marriage is also a business agreement, insurance, pension, kids, like, yeah, all that kind of stuff is definitely, you talk about, important.
Yep.
Pre-marriage counseling, yep, all of that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm 42. What I look like with a promise ring, like a fool, like a fool. That's what you would look like. Well, she has. I'm just telling, like, it's silly, right? She knows, that's why she said it. She said, "What would I look like with a promise ring?"
I don't know. At my age being 25, I'd be mad if I like said it, like, you know, we were like 2 years in, 2.5, 3, and like you give me a promise ring, I'd be mad. Like,
yeah, because nobody close to you would tell you that. They would be like, "Oh my gosh, let me see. Oh my God, that's so pretty." No one in their mind, they're saying, "Oh my gosh, is she crazy? Like, really? She's like 42. Like, she got a promise ring." You know, but your friends or people that that don't know you as well, care about your best interest. On this channel, we care about your best interest. Okay? I would tell my daughter the same thing. You know, that's crazy. Promise ring. Even at 25, I tell you what is that? A promise ring?
I'm like, it's a promise
ring. A promise for what? Just speak the words.
That he might marry me in the future.
Yeah, Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Once we hit 30.
Nope. Oprah said to refuse to marry. Well, Oprah can do whatever she wants. Oprah got money.
She's paying like $1.2 million to fly her dogs on vacation with her.
Yeah.
Is there a promise to what?
Circumstances probably, like, yeah. Oprah's in a league of her own. I agree, Carly Guy. He says, "Do you guys believe?" As we're just kind of topic twister.
Topic twisting.
Okay. He says, "Do you guys believe in moisturizing shampoo, or do you think it's just a gimmick to sell more product? I have personally never experienced moisture in a shampoo. Neither have I, but you have kind of, right?"
No, I know a stripping shampoo, and I know one that when it says moisturizing, it's moisturizing. Like the As I Am Long and Luxe one. I think that shampoo is moisturizing. Whereas, I don't know. Most like all the Shea Moisture shampoos to me are dry. Like those make my hair feel like hay, all of them. And so, yeah, there are shampoos to me that say moisturizing, and to me they are like a little bit more moisturizing. I mean, it's not like a co-wash, but it's not like my hair doesn't feel like hay, like it's completely stripped.
Yeah, you like
Andy K, we did not block you. We see your comments, girl.
Okay.
Or Nadia.
Yeah.
WCMH.
All right. Promise rings are for high school. Haha. All right, who
She said to me an engagement ring is the promise ring.
That is exactly who
Yeah.
said that?
C. Pierre.
Yes, that is.
Mm-hmm.
That is the promise that in the very near future, not to put it on.
Yeah, so why have like a sub-step then? Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
call it an engagement
It's almost
ring.
like the time when Adam was in our town. They broke it down to they have kindergarten and then they had pre-first. I think I've told the story before, and then they had first grade, and I did not want Adam to take that pre-first step. They said because he was a little immature and he needed that in-between step. So all the kids that he was in kindergarten with, they would go on to first grade, and they would put Adam in pre-first, and I'm like, no, I didn't want him in pre-first. And they said, well, you know, he's a little bit more active, and you know, he doesn't sit down. I'm like, he'll sit down, he'll sit down. He'll sit down. Next day, he'll be sitting down. Okay, he didn't need a whole year to learn how to sit in the seat. Okay, he just needed a little bit more discipline. He tightened it up at home, and I tightened it up at home. And Adam graduated last year with his class that he started in kindergarten with. He didn't need that extra step. So
Wait, Nurse Mom just said something really good. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Everybody's not moving. Wait, where'd it go? I lost it. Okay. She said, I think it's too many people knowing they don't love the other person, but they're too insecure to be single too, and there's so much of that gray area happening.
Yes.
Yeah, you're just staying with the wrong person, just
Yeah.
like endlessly, because you don't want to be.
yeah, alone.
Alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly it. Yeah. Who agrees with that?
If you haven't stopped that in 2018, that needs to be stopped in 2019.
Jan said, I still can't get a text back. Jan, I saw your pictures on Instagram. You're not too bad. I mean, you're not too hard on the eyes. I don't understand that.
Was that after last week's live last week?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, this is Jan.
I'm
You're
like,
like,
oh, I'm like, okay, Jan. Have y'all seen Jan? Last week when we were all exchanging our Instagrams and stuff, and I
I'm
was
in Asia.
and I was
Amen.
perusing all through. You guys all see my activity. Aren't y'all proud of me? I was on Instagram last week, and so and I went to Jan. I was like, okay, Jan. I don't understand that, Jan, why you don't get a text back. Y'all go check out Jan's page on Instagram. Not too hard on the eyes.
Hey, Michaela. No. But it's a commitment thing. I don't know. And everyone has this thing about living your best life, and I feel like collectively people think living your best life is living your best like single life. And I don't understand why like that connotation is on that. So like for me, I could live my best life like this, but I'm gonna be living an even better life
Like
when
a
I can.
pumpkin?
And I'm gonna be living an even better life when I can share this best life with somebody else, and we can make it better. Like I don't understand people like, nah, I'm single, I'm living my best life. Like so when you get with somebody, you're not gonna be living your best life. It's not gonna be a best life anymore.
It's the implication that I don't like, that if you're with somebody, you can't live your best life.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah. And so that thinking needs to be like really looked into, because if they feel that they're gonna be smothered with somebody, they can't live their best life, then clock that early on. Clock that.
Clock, clock, clock.
Yeah. But I think anything goes these days, and I think there's just so many things, lifestyles, alternative lifestyles that are so acceptable that people are really, I think it's almost like a selfish kind of way of being. Do I have, yes, of course I have water in my little skeleton cup. I think it's a selfish way of being, so no one knows how to commit, no one knows how to give of themselves. That's why, even though sometimes you might get down the aisle, how long do you stay down that aisle? How long do you stay? You know, it breaks my heart to see somebody get married and then within a few years they're getting divorced. Like, why? Like, did you even try? Did you even try?
Can anyone do long distance? I think that's the only way I'm gonna find a man, because this little boys want to be men
Leslie LeBron wants to find you, Jan.
where I live, not just right. You did long distance briefly before you got married, like a month.
Very briefly.
Yeah.
Very, very briefly. Yeah.
I did long distance for a year.
Yeah.
I think long distance can work if you wanted to. I don't think indefinitely, but
Jan gets flooded with friend requests tonight. Now, Jan, now you have the responsibility of being nice because you're MADCURL approved.
Yes, Jan.
I think.
Throw
I know.
your IG out there.
This is the time, guys. We're gonna test the waters now, because we always said we didn't want to like do collabs with people like we really kind of like didn't know. We know them on chat, but I'm like, as soon as we get in a collab, then something breaks out. Okay, somebody said something inappropriate, and their MADCURLS goals hanging out, me this way and you this way, looking sad because we done lost our credibility. So Jan, do us proud. have done a long distance. I do not recommend it as a long-term thing.
I think the long distance thing has to be done though after you're like kind of already established, not like in like a fresh relationship, because like I feel like some things get missed, and then once like you guys are like back together, like things weren't. I don't know
because I lived in Connecticut, my husband lived in California, and we did long distance a month. I got engaged, and then maybe 3 or 4 months later we got married. So it was very brief long distance, very, very brief. But the whole time I was doing long distance, I was setting up housekeeping out in California. So I was like working towards it. You have to work toward, you have to see the road ahead, like you're working towards something, not to just dating. There's a reason to date. You're getting to know that person. So you don't just go out and just put your knees under a table.
This is the speech I get all the time. Go ahead.
Because you'll come back and I'm like, you're like, I met somebody, or I'm talking, I'm like, okay. And just the simplest of questions annoys me when she doesn't have the answers, because I'm like, gosh, I can't get any more simple. When I used to ask complicated questions, like maybe something like, what does he want to be in the future, or what is he doing, or like I don't know. All right, okay, maybe that's just like too hard, or what kind of a job does he have? But if I ask something so simple like, does he have a brother or a sister? I don't know. I'm like, well, what did you ask? Like I'm trying to make it so dull. Like you're not trying to pry. You're not trying to ask too much. I'm like, just the simplest. I'm like, what do people do on dates nowadays? I just got right down to business, and not in a very prying way, not in a very aggressive way. But to me, these are just questions that just come out. I can get so much out of somebody probably in the grocery store line. I come out and I'll come to the car and I'm like, that guy behind me? And you'll be like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God, he's been married to his wife for 45 years. I said they have 3 kids. I said one child just joined the army or whatever. And I'm like, and I told him about Spencer. And she's like, Ma, how did you get all that? I'm like, I was just talking. I just turn around, I'm friendly, and I talk, and I know so much. I'm like, well, anyway, his other daughter, she just moved such and such. And I said, and the third one, they're going to get married next week. They're going on a honeymoon. And you're like, Ma, seriously, you weren't even in the store 5 minutes. And I'm like, open up your mouth and talk. I think people don't want to talk. It's like, guys, just moan, groan, grunt out answers. Articulate. I told you guys, I had all the props a few months ago, when I said all this texting. Texting's fine once you know the person. But when you meet somebody, you start that texting and they don't pick up the phone. Like when I was growing up, you had to pick up the phone. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, where was the phone? My mother would answer the phone. Hello, and I'd be like, and they'd say, hello, Lori there. Okay, first of all, hello, Lori there. That's not full sentences. So you say, hello, Mrs. Ragg. Can I speak with Lori, please? Then you know they have some sense. They know how to articulate. Okay, and then what's your name? Okay, they speak not just one word answer. So you kind of like get something out of that. You hear, but it's really strange to me that people text all the time, and the first time they meet and see each other, it's like the first time they meet and see each other. They don't know what they sound like. You wouldn't know the person in the airport. Like, you don't know. It's just odd to me. It's just very strange to me. Texting is good in its place once you know the person. But to meet somebody through text, I just don't believe. I just don't think that it could work out. You can possibly know the person. Because people don't necessarily know how to text, because you don't sound the same sometimes in your text. I happen to. People always say when they meet me, oh my God, you sound just like your text. I don't switch. I'm very consistent. I do sound just like my text. I know how to text. I have the inflections, exclamation points, periods, question marks. I add extra stuff. I sound just like myself in text, outside of text, okay? But people that don't text like that, you can misinterpret what somebody's saying. And there was a book one time,
I think we're back. Go ahead, Gal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so things can be interpreted differently. So there's a book, I think it was called Eat, Shoots, and Leaves. Now, shoots could be like bamboo, like it was like a bear, like a panda bear in the wood, whatever. And then he leaves. Okay, he eats the shoots and then and leaves, meaning leaves that fall from a tree. So, or he shoots somebody and then he leaves. So it could be. So you have to know what a text is trying to say to you. So that could be interpreted 2 ways. Eats, shoots, and leaves. He eats, shoots, and leaves, or he eats and he shoots somebody and then he leaves. So you have to know. And then people are afraid to ask what the text means. I'm like, well, what does this mean here? What is this saying here? And people I don't know. They just let the word go on by, let the implication of something go by without kind of like doubling down on the question again. Well, what did you mean by that? It's, to me, texting and meeting somebody is very difficult. I think there's got to come a point where you've got to pick the phone up, or even somebody said FaceTime. Yeah, I did FaceTime. I could do that as long as I see the face of the real person. There's none of this, what is it called, catfishing?
Yeah.
Yeah, none of that. No, you know the person is real. And, but yeah, there's got to be some sort of communication. I think that's the main problem. Nobody wants to communicate. Nobody wants to put in the work. Multiple
Yes,
meanings.
FH
Yes.
Nurse Mom, she's giving to you what I get all the time, so I'm gonna let you guys have it. I get this every day.
Yeah, the look on TaylorAnne's face.
I'm just
I know.
listening.
I know.
Repetition is important.
Right? Yeah, pick the phone up. That's it.
Even with anything, relationships, businesses, whatever, like you're always like, pick the phone up.
I know.
You hate emails.
Oh my gosh, like emails. Like no. You know, emails are nice in its place, but there's got to come a point. Pick the phone up. You know, and so but you know that I'm kind of now that I'm social media, I'm getting used to the emails, but I prefer. I'm just all about picking the phone up and just talking to the person.
Hi Erica,
I
thanks
can
for
get
stopping in.
so much more out on a phone call and quickly. Emails who?
Well, your conversations have gone forever because one question turns into an answer, and then that answer turns into more. Like it's like keeps
I
multiplying.
know you like my stop with questions. I know you hate questions, and I know you do because you get tense. I'm like, I know it's one too many questions. I know I'll stop, but I don't know. All my questions turn into more questions, and then the answer turns into another question. Catfish is my favorite show.
CCJ, I enjoy phone conversations. Phone conversations are fun.
Whose significant other's actually emailing them? I don't know. I hope it would be a significant other. Like an email is like really distant to me. I think a text would
Annabelle Coda said, all I got from this conversation was Lori going ding-a-ling-a-ling. That's the phone ringing.
Yeah, that's the phone, guys. That's the high school boyfriend calling into the house. They had to call into the house. And in those days, we were all walking around with cell phones, so there's only one way to get through my mother. Call the house. She picked the phone up. Hello. It was her phone. She paid the bill with her phone, and she would sort out the calls. And she'd let who would get through and who wouldn't get through.
We used to do that.
Yeah,
Before we got cell phones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a point when you guys didn't have cell phones, right?
And I was waiting for a call, and me and my brother were arguing, and you were like, if you don't stop, when the person calls, I'm going to tell them, I just put you down for a nap.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that phone the phone call has got to come into the family phone, which nobody has anymore. You know, does anybody? I know we don't over here have a landline. We just don't. They were useless during storms and all that, and so cell phones are like the way to go. It's like what we have now. But with that said, you put so much responsibility on your kids in high school. You know who they're talking, who they're chatting with. Adam hates when I watch ID, and I watch crime channels, guys. Jen loves nail polish. We were just talking about you in our lunch,
Hey,
Puerto
girl.
Rican restaurant. Okay, so I was watching.
Kelsey T's here. Hey, Kelsey.
My Prime channel, and what was it? It was a boy. It was a little boy. He was 15 years old, and he had these group of friends. And then there was a new friend that came, and they were all like little teenagers. And this new friend claims to be 19 years old, and they were all enthralled. Like they were all like 13, 14-year-old little boys, and he was a 19-year-old boy, and he claimed he had $1 million business, and he would bring them video games. Or mail them video games. He had like this money, and they were very impressed with him. But because kids have so much free access to internet and text and all of that stuff, their parents can't really govern what they're watching and what they're doing and who they're talking to. So after a while, they got sick of this 19-year-old. Most of the kids, basically all of them except one kid, he was still enthralled with this one 19-year-old kid. So he believed everything he said, and he invited him to come to his home. They lived in England, and so he decided he would go. He told the story to his mother that he was going to go to his best friend's house, but actually he was going to go meet this guy. Now the guy was 19, but he was a sick, perverted 19-year-old, and of course he killed the guy after he did everything he could to him. And the mother never knew, because I think for a while there she was suspecting things, and she would ask him about it. But the older 19-year-old boy was telling him, when your mother asks this, tell her this. When your mother does this, tell her this. And he was doing these things and telling his mother these stories. Then the mother still took it up a notch. I have to give her credit because she didn't stop there. She went to the police and she said, I don't think that this is kosher, this relationship. She said, I would like you to look into it. But of course, the police didn't do anything, as they normally kind of don't. I don't want to like bash them all, but sometimes parents know their kids. I would know that if Taylor went to the grocery store and she did not come back, I do not want to hear from a police officer, ma'am, she's 25 years old. 25-year-olds run away all the time. I do not want to hear that, and I know y'all would support me in that because you know that she's not that kind of a daughter, okay? Why would she like run away? Like, it would be the bizarrest thing, and I would think that they would err on the side of caution in this instance because we're super close. Why would she pack a bag and disappear because I sent her to the grocery store? So I'd say, officer, please, please believe me, something has happened. Please start looking for her. Nope, 48 hours. You know, that's ridiculous. So, but anyway, they didn't believe the mother, and something happened to the kid, and I was saying all that to say, guys, what I'm talking about, I go way around. We're talking about phones. You don't get to know enough. You don't get to feel out enough. Dating.
Yeah.
You don't know enough.
Yeah. Curly Guy asked an interesting question. He said, "My ex's parents used to love me. They still communicate with me. Is that weird? Should you cut the parents off when you break up, even when they are invested in your life?"
He run that thing by me one more
His
time.
ex's parents still talk to him.
Okay.
Even though he's not with their with the ex anymore.
How does the ex feel about you talking to the parents? And do you have to keep seeing the ex? And are you in a relationship now that you would keep talking about this other alternative family? I don't know how I would feel about. How would you feel about that?
If you were still talking you were still.
I'm a loyalist, guys, so I feel the whole family, I throw the baby with the bathwater, like everybody goes. Like, it's just the way it has to be sometimes for loyalty. And I'm just a loyalist, like hardcore loyalist. So I feel that you could be dating somebody, I like the person, he might like me and all that, but once you break up with that person, then unfortunately I have to go along with you. I'm not going to still keep checking on this person and loving on him and all this because obviously it didn't work out with you and him. I'm not going to keep him around because when you meet somebody new, I'm not going to make the new person feel like, oh, I just can't live without this old boyfriend person. No, he wasn't a relationship. He wasn't a fiance. He wasn't a husband, girlfriend, wife, or whatever. So unfortunately, that's just the make of the business for me.
Yeah, me, like, I feel like that when that person came, their family came with them.
Yes.
So when that person leaves, their family leaves with them. So, like, I personally, like, at the end of relationships, never had continued contact with that person's parents or siblings, cousins, whatever. Because I feel like all those people are on their side. They all belong to that person.
Right.
So it's just kind of weird. Like, it gets, like, weird. So.
Unless in the case if there's children involved, then I feel that I would still want to link with that person that you had a child with because, you know, that would just, because I would want to encourage, if it's a man, for him to be in the child's life. If it's a woman, because sometimes women get spiteful and she breaks up with the guy, she doesn't want the parents, the grandparents to see the child and all that, so you kind of have to keep that relationship there. But if there's no ties there, I don't care how much they liked you, I think it's messy. I just think it's very messy and problematic, I think.
Yeah. It's too much.
Hold on, let me go call my ex's parents from 5th grade. All right. Yeah, your kids aren't having it. I know. I just think that's it. It's done.
The law has spoken.
Right. And I think if the person that you were seeing was good for you and the parents that loved you so much, they want you to get, then they would kind of like help the relationship a little bit along. If, yeah. Right.
Okay. Like, yeah. Like,
right. Yeah. Like.
Right.
They're the elders in the situation, and they couldn't see fit to say a few nice, kind words or try to have the two of you sit down together and try to work out something if you wanted to. And if you didn't want to and you were sick of the person, then why would you want to talk to the parents anymore after that? I'd be sick of the whole family. It'd be horrible memories. Like, just get rid of all of them.
Everybody got
and that's just my opinion, only because I'm a loyalist, and probably to a fault, probably to a sickness. People would think, like, you know, that's, you know, you demand too much. I probably do demand too much. I probably do. and I admit it, but that's just who I am. Anybody that isn't like in my world, I yeah, definitely demand loyalty, and I know
just
what
don't see
loyalty.
the purpose
There
of it.
there are no gray areas to loyalty. I don't think. I think you're either with the person or you're not with the person. I don't mean in a relationship, but I mean like you're either for them or you're against them. Okay, I don't think like my enemy is now like your best friend. My enemy is your enemy. Your enemy is definitely my enemy. I could love the person so much, and until like, oh mom, no, I don't. That person did. I'm like, what? I'm like, it's all she can do to contain me from not like going out saying
Ashley
something.
Harris said all she wanted was loyalty.
All she want. I told you guys that's on my tombstone.
All she wanted
All
was loyalty.
she wanted was loyalty. That's on my tombstone. All right, so yeah, there's no gray areas to loyalty to me. Either you're my friend or you're not. And I don't look too kindly on traitors and disloyal folks.
The law wanted Mr. Checkers to go with homeboy.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Checkers is the only family member that got to stay.
Yeah.
LoriAnne says
then,
throw the whole family away.
Whole family. All right, and then Pumpkin Pete, they have to make he made his debut in the beginning. We'll just show you him again. He's still here sitting around. Hold on. Looking like Taylor. But he can't stay because first I was a loyalist to him in the beginning of the night, but he took up too much space. So
Very
after last week, we put him on the porch, and it's freezing cold here. So he sat up there all week, and not to be thought of again. There's so much for loyalty. No, all right. So yeah, he looks like Taylor. All right, so he's very happy.
Stop saying that pumpkin looks like me.
He does. He looks just like a spitting image. All right, so then he sat here for a while, but got to be too congested here.
Wait, does this one have a tooth too?
Let's see. Let me see. Oh yes, he looks just like you.
Is it time for me to stand up again?
Yes, time. Yeah. Okay, time to showcase. All right, look at Taylor, guys. She's a pumpkin for those that are just new in the room. And cute. It's the cutest costume. So cute. And there's Pumpkin Pete from last week. Okay. We were gonna have her bob for apples, but she started thinking about her makeup, guys. Thinking nothing about the fun, but just of herself, guys. Okay. I told you.
Mom, were you gonna bob though?
No, I was going to direct, because you had never done it before, so I was going to direct. So I said, hey, it'll be so much fun. I said, we'll get the big container that we had last week, that great big old bowl that we put all the pumpkin pulp in, and I will fill it with water, and we'll have like the little Macintosh apples, and then your hands behind your back. You're not going to sit here and arrange them and have it, all this cake, guys, all this
Thank
cake.
you, K Moon.
All this
She said
cake.
makeup takes too long to bob for apples.
It's Halloween, Mom.
You know, we were trying to think of some other like Halloween activities.
I know, we were seriously like thinking of activities.
Yeah, but in the end, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna be a pumpkin, and we're gonna call it a day.
Yes. And you see, I became nothing. And we called it a day. Okay.
Oh, Kid Sister, those were eaten up like within like 5 minutes of coming out the oven. Adam like inhaled them.
He did. Yeah, they were good. They were very, very good.
Oh, make candy apples, caramel apples. Ooh, so we would just get apples and like dip them in caramel on camera. Is that how you do it?
Yeah, I think. Is it that simple?
Yeah. I was not, Shelly. You were not gonna have me looking crazy on live.
Yeah, I thought it would be cute. Because you never did it before. So, we're still thinking.
Ashley Harris, that's what I said. I said like, she said Bobby Brown is nasty, all that germ swabbing. But you were like, no, it's not like that.
Nobody thought about that. Well, I mean, you're not like hawking up in the bowl of bobbing the apples. Like, it doesn't take all that. You delicately put your face in the bowl and just like eye an apple, and then you just kind of like, I guess, you know, the teeth just
how?
like. I grab an apple, but I think that's the bobbing fun part of it, because it keeps moving, right? And then you were thinking the water splashing up on your face, and you were looking at mess. I'm like, can you think of no one but yourself?
Have water dripping and drooling down my chin and my clothes.
And then you're like, we need 3 separate bowls, because you thought I was gonna do it, Adam was gonna do it, and you were gonna do it. You're like, I'm not gonna be. And then you're like, can I go first? Because I don't want to come after you and Adam, and everybody drooling in the bowl. And I never thought about that in my generation. We went to parties and we bobbed for apples. Once you said that, that's why tonight, guys, we didn't bob for apples. Because she made it too gross for me. Get the my mom.
Yeah, some things that I wonder, like, do people like think of like games? Like, I know in college, like a really popular game was like, I think it was called like beer pong, where like the things were set up like all the cups were set up like 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4. I never participated.
This is news to me, beer pong.
But like the few parties that I went to, and like you would like take a ball on each side, you have to like get them into the other person's cup, and then you have to drink it. But like The party I was at one time, like the ball was falling on the floor and there was dust and hair and like they were still like playing and like you still had to like drink the cup and I'm like, I never thought about that aspect of the game. Like
rolling
disgusting.
around, getting hair and dust, and they throw it back in there.
Yeah, you had to keep like playing it, and the ones like you hit, you had to drink, and like I'm like, but the ball's like hairy. Like I heard of the game, but actually seeing it played, I'm like, why are you drinking hairy, dusty like drinks? Like that's gross.
Maybe because they were so intoxicated, they weren't in their right mind. That's gross. That's really gross. Good night, CCJ. Right, hey girls, exactly.
See, okay, Asia, that makes sense. Yeah, no, she said like they never drank the drink; they have it like separately.
Oh,
so like I guess it's just like they're set up, but like you don't actually drink them. The party I went to,
that goes to show you didn't play.
They were, huh?
You also,
I didn't play.
Okay.
I was watching and I was so grossed out. Like, ew.
Yeah.
I swear. On my honor.
I'll pass out on the E. coli apple bobbing, right? I'm so glad because you guys would have put us on blast. You would have exposed the MADCURLS channel for all their grossness and nastiness. Like this channel wanted views so bad that they did gross E. coli apple bobbing one live feed. Oh, film alive in a haunted house.
Oh my gosh, it'd be so funny. Or like vlog. I so want to go to a haunted house.
Nicholas Styles says, "Oh hey, I'm new." Hey. Oh, welcome Nicholas Styles to the room. Had a nail here. What'd you say? Phoebe Moon. Alright, so Jen loves nail polish. Does she do nail polish? That thing on Instagram? Listen to me. Went out to lunch with her the other day, and I'm seeing all these nail polish questions now, and I'm like, oh, I'm clicking it all together. You'll know I'm not on Instagram. So I'm finding out. Jen, is that what your page is about? Nail polish?
It would be LoriAnne in a blur. That's supposed to be TaylorAnne. Yeah, that would be me running.
In a haunted house?
In a haunted house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just telling someone the other day, I'm like, when I go to haunted houses, I go with the group of people, but I never end the maze with that group of people. I'm always running up and joining new groups because I'm running so fast. I don't know where my group is at the end because I'm just running past everybody. I lose my people.
Go live in a haunted house. That would be fun. That really would be fun.
There was a good one I went to last year. That one was really good. In Stratford, I think. It was good. It was indoor. It was fun.
All Things Gabriel. I'm new too. Welcome, All Things Gabriel.
Do you guys have theme parks in Connecticut? We have like compounds, but then there's Six Flags in Massachusetts, which most people go to. Like, they shoot up to Massachusetts, but
right. And then there's Little Playland in Rye, New York.
Ain't nobody going to Playland.
I don't care. I love Playland. I grew up on Playland. Who knows Playland?
Playland got about 3.5 rides.
No, seriously, I love Playland. Playland still exists, you know.
I know it does, but it's 3.5 rides.
Playland was a place I told you guys a couple of weeks ago that...
It's from Walmart. It has a little, like, fat-headed, little chubby... I swear the skeleton's, like, little chubby. He's a little chubby. Most skeletons are, like, really skinny like this one.
So this one he's blowing bubble gum.
He's, like, really, he's like a little chubby.
This one he's trick-or-treating with a basket. This is my ice cup for the month, guys.
He's so cute.
Okay.
This one I think is giving a hug.
This one he's giving a hug?
His arms are, like, wide.
Oh, he wants to give a hug. No thanks, but he's cute. Okay. We used to go to ride Playland. See? Leslie LeBron said, yep, I love Playland. And that was the week I told you guys my grandfather used to get the tickets from Pitney Bowes, the free tickets. We could ride all day. We had lunch. And that was the week I said that I thought I failed that, that class. I had to read Charles Dickens, and I didn't. I used Spark Notes or, what are those other notes called? Monarch Notes or whatever they were. And I was so afraid, but I got to see.
Cliff Notes?
Yeah.
What's
there were Monarch Notes, guys. Who was in from my era? There were Monarch Notes. Now there's Spark Notes.
Wait, what are you saying? Monarch?
Monarch. M-O-N-A-R-C-H. They were red and black.
Okay.
Like they were red. I remember. And then it had like a black kind of like triangle, almost like you'd like turn back the page.
Ashley Harris. Yeah, I saw it. I also finally saw Moana. I finally saw it. That was a good movie.
Playland is a kind of like amusement park in Rye, New York. And that's what I grew up on. And you're saying nobody's going there because they only have about 3 rides. No, they
Three
didn't.
and a half.
They had a big roller coaster, the Dragon coaster, and I was very afraid of that. And then they had a huge Ferris wheel. Hated that. Hated when I got to the top. People were so excited. They were looking down. And I remember one time I got on, and like this girl was just like so excited, and she was looking around, and I like stopped, like sit still, like I wanted to just like freeze or like stop, because the more she moved, the more afraid. As we kept going, I didn't even like the first rotation when they put you in, they strap you in. I could barely handle that, but I handled it. Then when the thing went up to get the next people in, oh my gosh, like. That was too much for me. I don't like heights. I don't like that dropping of the stomach feeling. I don't being way up. And the girl I sat
love that
with,
rush.
she just could not sit down. She could not shut up. She wouldn't stop moving that seat. I was sick as a green dog.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited for Aladdin too. I cannot wait. You know we're gonna be in there. Is there singing? Is there gonna be singing in that movie? I hope so, because like I know some remakes, like there's not gonna be singing, and it's like Disney movies are like musicals. Like there has to be singing. So if they do live action and there's no music, I'm gonna have an attitude. Not that Disney will care, but I'm gonna have an attitude.
Jada said she'd never been on a roller coaster because she's always been too short. But if you went to Playland, they had a kiddie coaster. And that was too much for me, too, because they had a hill. I didn't like the hill of the kiddie coaster.
A kiddie coaster.
I'm still afraid of the kiddie coaster.
Will Smith is gonna be such a good genie. I can't wait. See, no.
But they're having a lot of Disney movies back to back to back, right?
And that's what we were saying. They're having Aladdin, Dumbo, and Lion King like back to back to back next spring and summer.
Yes, Nicole Nelson. I remember the whip. You couldn't tell me nothing. Don't let me sit next to a boy on the whip. Okay, they always played all of, like the hippest music. Okay, I was the '80s era, so all of that rap music and all. The whip. Please let me Nicole Nelson talk. I was the '80s era, so like the Sugar Hill Gang was playing that, and they would whip us around all around there. And also remember that other thing. I'm thinking maybe it's not the whip. The whip definitely we were riding around in those things. Whip it here, hold on tight. Whip it back. Whip it here. Okay, but there was that other one. Remember that kind of snow ride that just it was like round and around, but it kept going up hills and around and up hills and around. It went really super fast around and around. But I could handle that because it wasn't like a merry-go-round. It was more like hip, and it was really fast. You didn't have time to get sick on that. I mean, you just like listen to the music. So yeah, that's where you go with.
My mom would take us to Disney on Ice, and I used to love some Dumbo. We went to Disney on Ice like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh my gosh, I was like more excited than the little kids there.
Yeah, that was fun. The Himalayas, yes, that was it. That was it.
Dana, no, I saw like the first maybe 10 minutes of Into the Woods, and then I never finished the movie, but I gotta see it again. I gotta try it again. Into the Woods.
Okay.
It's like a musical kind of thing.
Oh yeah, you love musicals. You love musicals.
I was watching Newsies on Netflix, which is like all singing. It's like the recording of like the Broadway show of Newsies, and you came in, you were like, what is this? And I'm like, it's a musical, look at all the singing, and like the guys were like dancing and just singing, and like I love musicals.
But I can't, just like way too much, guys, I just way too much upbeatness, and just a lot of dancing and singing. You're like, Mom, don't say anything, you're gonna turn me against. I'm like, what? Just a lot of over the top singing and dancing.
Okay, Leslie, I'll have to check it out.
I love Newsies. Pierre said.
Yeah, like the second the movie was over, I went and like added the soundtrack to my Spotify. Like I have so many musicals on my Spotify. I never get the aux cord. You let me get it today, and I played the Troll soundtrack.
Yeah, because you love the Trolls. And one of the Trolls is just like Spencer, the gray troll. He's
Branch.
just miserable. Branch, his name is Branch, just miserable. Just miserable. He said no hug, like they had hug time.
Yeah.
That is so you. She's just like such a romantic. She just loves affection. She just loves hugging, and like not like always like in a romantic way, but she's just a hugger. She's just like a hugger. All right, and so there's like the little troll in the movies always hugging. It's like hug time, and they all like
when the thing bangs.
Yeah, then everybody hugs, and then there's the miserable one. I said, oh, that's Spencer. Like he said, like he's not having no parts of it. And remember when he turned his back?
Yeah, she got excited, and he was like, "Don't even think about it."
Right.
Like, he wasn't doing hug time. But I swear, I used to say that to Spencer. I'm like, "Hug time," and he'd be like, hug length. If I would hug him too long, he'd be like, "Hug length." Like,
right.
That's enough.
That's enough. That's enough of that. Branch was the best part of that movie.
Yeah, he's so funny.
Yeah. Oh, Tay, you mentioned the Nutcracker
Yes.
the other day.
Yes. That's coming out too.
I was starting to plan our costumes for December. I'm like, we have to be Nutcrackers.
You
one
were.
day.
You were planning like this whole back thing. Like now
Yeah.
we have to have themes. So Thanksgiving and December themes will be happening back here.
Because it's like my 3 back-to-back Halloween.
Check out
Thanksgiving.
Newsies if you like
Christmas.
singing. Curls in the Making. Check out Newsies. Just go to Netflix, start typing in Newsies. It's really good. It's so good. I don't know how them dancers weren't out of breath. Like after the first song, like so much dancing, so much singing.
Yeah. I
It's
love
really good.
ABBA. I love ABBA. Was ABBA music in the movie? I didn't see Mamma Mia, but was that music in the movie?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Yeah, what's your favorite ABBA song? Dancing Queen's Mine. The Mega Millions? Was that?
No. Isn't it the Mega Billions now? I heard it just hit.
Wow.
I just heard it just hit a billion.
I know they say you have to be in it to win it, but I always say, who am I? Who am I to win it? Like, you know, I just think the odds of me winning, I mean, you know, it would be miraculous, and you have to be in it to win it, but I just think the odds to win it. And I know they get everybody hyped up because one week everybody doesn't win it. Like right now it's the Mega Millions, next week it'll be the Mega Billions, but I still think you gotta get that one ticket. And you would have to get so many because of the odds. My one is just like a Flaxseed in the sea of life, like Lucy said. And it was so funny one year at Adam's school when he was in high school, they had a drawing for something, and they made it very clear everybody only put their name in once. And they all listened, of course, except Adam. And I think they were pulling from the same hat for something, and Adam's name got pulled out 3 times. He was immediately disqualified. He's like, people didn't want the tickets. When they got them with their lunch, they threw them away. He said, I picked them up, put my name on, and put it in the drawing. And then he said the next time somebody dropped it, picked it back up, put my name up, put it in the drawing. So his name was in there 3 times, and the idea that they pulled his name out those 3 times was hysterical. The odds. I said, you need to play lottery, okay?
Okay, so Nadia said she's a dancer. I wish I was a dancer. Well, I'm a freestyle dancer. I swear, to get yourself in a good mood, put on some good music and just dance somewhere in your kitchen, in your room, in your living room. Just like dance it out. I do that at least once a day.
Oh, see, all things Gabriel said. I love the fall and winter season. All your festivity is right up my alley. Then stick around because I thought, remember the other day I had lots of ideas, guys. Always ideas. I said we're going to decorate a tree, one live.
Oh, yeah, you said you wanted to decorate a tree for Christmas. That'll be one of the
Yeah.
activities.
Yeah.
And cookie making. Or it's going to be cookie decorating.
Right? Jen loves nail polish. Adam should be playing with that luck. Yeah.
Adam would be stingy with his money, though.
Who?
Adam would take his Mega Millions and be out. He wouldn't even give us $5.
No, that would be Spencer. Spencer
Oh, yeah.
wouldn't.
Oh, definitely Spencer.
Yeah. Adam, we could kind of maybe talk him into it.
Ashley Harris, that was a mood. I felt that in that movie. Like, that's me, 100%.
That.
In Napoli Ever After, like, she had a dancing moment where she was just, like, dancing like crazy. And, I was like, that's me.
Like when you're dancing by yourself, like when nobody's looking or something.
Yes, you should
Okay.
try it.
I do, girl.
Oh, you do?
That's what I was asking. I was trying to get to the bottom of it.
Oh, yeah? What do you
Yes.
be dancing at, girl?
Oh, just all over the house, girl.
Oh, yeah?
I'm just so talented.
Okay.
It's a stress reliever. I got moves, guys. I got moves.
D. Curly, what would you do with the money if you won? Definitely a new car, a new place, a new wardrobe. Definitely donate some.
Just simple people stuff.
Just simple people.
Poor people stuff.
I guess I'd throw you a couple dollars.
My mother was so funny. She called a few weeks ago and she said that what was it? The 75.
Bye, Nadia.
Was it 75 million? What did she say? That we had to spend it all, or you don't get it. And she said, you're thinking too small, or you're thinking too small. She goes, think big. How much was the money that
I don't remember.
Gam
It was a lot though, and I guess we were thinking too small, and she was getting mad.
Yeah, and she's like, you're not. And I'm like, I just want it because you guys know.
She was going from category to category. She
I
was
love
like,
these bracelets,
she was
guys.
like, okay, jewelry. What kind of jewelry do you
I'm
want?
like, well, I just like these. They're called, I think, Paris bracelets or something. It's seriously just a grosgrain ribbon. I can make it myself. But for some reason, it doesn't come out the same. I don't know what they do or how they do it. It's supposed to last about a year. And it probably does because I only wear them for the videos or like on live. I don't wear them all the time. They said you can take a shower with them. You can wash dishes with. I don't because it's shameful to say. But this bracelet right here, that's a grosgrain ribbon, and this little thing is $45, and you would never know. It's just literally a grosgrain ribbon, but something about the delicacy of it I love. So I said to my mother, I would just buy a few of those. She goes, oh, come on. She goes, think big. She goes, I'm saying that you have to spend, how much was it, like 75 million, I think.
Yeah.
And she goes, I'm talking about mansions. And I'm like, well, I don't want a mansion.
Because I gotta clean the mansion.
I don't want to clean it. I said, I would just be happy maybe for another size up, another step up from this house, or maybe a step down, just a nice, just nice. And I don't want. And she goes, a car. She goes, I'm talking about. She said like
an Aston Martin.
An Aston Martin. I'm like, Ma, an Aston Martin. And I'm like, no. I said, I just would like my Jeep back. She goes, oh, she goes, forget it. I'll come back to you. She goes, you don't know how to spend money.
And then she was like to me, okay. She's like, where do you want to shop? And I'm like, well, I don't want to change where I shop. I'll just be able to buy more of it. So just leave me in the places I'm shopping. I'll just be able to buy more of the stuff I already like. I don't need to shop in like high fashion places. Like that's not the way I dress.
Yeah, no,
so.
you don't. You always are looking at bargains, and I'm like, okay, you stay over there. Yeah.
I know I was asked to go see the new Halloween movie, and they were like, let's go tonight. And I'm like, well, first of all, I got live, no plans ever on Friday nights.
Right.
And so I was like, well, what about Tuesday? Because in Connecticut, it's like $8 or no, it's $6. And like you're always looking for a bargain. And I was like, I am. Like, why spend the full price when you can pick the day where the tickets are cheaper and get them cheaper?
Even though you said movies are dropping in price now.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Is it true, guys? Does anybody know?
TaylorAnne, do you like Glee? Yes, I do.
Yes, she loves Glee. My gosh, that's why we have to have mom's playlist, because my music is probably just all ratchet music. But you always have all that bubbly show tunes, Glee, you know. Okay.
Again, I don't get the aux cord. I do. I love Glee. I have a Glee playlist. I loved the show. Such a good show. Loved it.
Yeah, you do. Movies are as expensive as ever. K-Moon,
wow.
Really? Because you said they were $8.
Yeah, well, when we were in the Puerto Rican restaurant, it was up on like the screen. I kind of briefly looked up, and they said that they're at their like lowest in. Well, maybe it's just Connecticut, but I heard they were $8. Not sure though.
Okay. Is Jen loves nail polish in the room because
Yeah, she's here.
Taylor has the picture, and I said like we have to show. We were talking about our lunch at the Puerto Rican restaurant the other day, and I said, and we have the picture, and we all said it can't be released. We all have to approve of our
Wait,
images.
I didn't do work though.
You didn't do work, and she's like, I want the work that you do on Lori do on me, and so like we all have to give our permission. Taylor, like it's on this thing that we're using right now on the phone. So can you get it?
I'm sorry, I have equipment. We
I'm
don't.
like,
I'm sorry, we
the people in
don't
the
have
room-
equipment.
Only the people in the room could appreciate it
Okay,
because we
okay.
all know Jen loves nail polish.
Hey,
so you're
I'm
getting ready to
gonna
be exposed, girl, exposed.
I'm gonna try to get it. Let me see if it transferred over to my Google.
But don't worry, I won't let her release anything unless we have work done and we look presentable.
I think the only person that looks bad in the picture is me because angles. But you don't care about that. You never care if I look bad.
I'm exposed.
Alright, first I have to get to the 150 pictures of. Oh, look at it pop right up!
Wow, look at her. There you are. Okay, let me see if we look good.
Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, we look good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we
Okay.
look good.
We look good.
We look good. Okay.
Or do we look good or do you look good?
Me and Jen look good. Janae looks good. Okay.
Alright.
I told you guys I always look good. All right. And then there's you, girl.
Okay. Let me see if I can flip this.
Okay. Look at all of us. There she is. Ta! With her mustard colored sweater on.
Right here. That's LoriAnne.
And her natural
And that's
hair.
me.
And there we all met up at the Puerto Rican restaurant. That was fun.
It was fun.
And guys, and she bought me M&Ms too. So she got me the main choice, the spray, do it for the culture.
You didn't share them M&Ms.
No, I sure did not.
Wait, I think you gave me one.
I did, and that night you were looking, and I'm like, no way. I said because it was vanilla M&Ms. So she got me like these are them, but it was a size like this, and because I figured like, all right, so yeah, I'm working out. I lost 15. That was a quick drop. Like okay, like I was starting to get a little long in the tooth, so I had to put a few more back on. You know, a woman of a certain age can't lose too much. So now I just told myself I can eat what I want to because I need to put a few more back on. I can't have my face looking too lean. You have to be very careful. You got it's almost like doing work, okay? With what are these things called? How do you do the work? What do we do with those airbrush things?
Yeah.
What are those? How do you always do that? What's it called?
It's called sculpting.
Sculpting. Well, sculpting, but not. What's the whole idea of doing work that people do and they go too far? Photoshopping. So losing weight to me is kind of like photoshopping at this age because you gotta lose some. I dropped like that 15 in about a month. I don't don't know if that was faster or it wasn't. It was okay. But then it started looking a little longish. So I said, okay, I could afford to put a few more back on. So I kind of been eating a little freer because, you know, it's like photoshopping. You gotta see, stand back, admire. Okay, I can lose a few more here. Not that you can like sculpt your body like that, but I think I can. So I can eat a few M&Ms right now, and I'll be okay. Yes, why not?
I have an ice cream.
Sharing is caring. Oh, that's right. We have the ice cream, right?
But I'm gonna want that when I'm in my bed later. Yeah, crack them open.
Okay. Just don't get too like.
Okay.
Like
Do you have
handish.
any water?
Um.
Can you get a?
Yeah, we'll get some out.
We gotta re-up.
Okay.
Okay.
I saw that word today, re-up. What does re-up mean? Is that a word?
Re-up.
Oh my gosh! Please don't say it's an English word.
Re-up.
Yes. What does that mean?
Yeah, like you know, re-up.
Nope. I never heard of it. I saw it today. I thought
Guys,
it was a typo.
look, explain what re-up means. Like you gotta like refill. It's a re-up, right?
Okay. I thought it was a typo. Okay.
Yeah, stock up. Yeah, reload. Re-up is like refill. See? Re-up is like restock.
Uh-oh. That's going to be a new word. Is it going to make the dictionary? Please say it's not.
Girl.
Okay.
Yeah, like refill. Yeah.
Like restock.
It sounds more like hip. That re-up.
Interesting.
No?
Okay.
No?
Alright. Okay, I guess I'll release the word in the comments now. So I saw it today and I'm like, what is re-up? It's got to be a typo. I don't know what re-up means. But now you just said it, so I'm like, okay, uh-oh. It's a word. It really exists.
Yeah, actually, it's a legit word.
It's well, I don't know how legit it is, but I guess you guys are calling it a word.
Yeah, so you re-up. Get them numbers back up.
I'm living under that same rock, Joyce, because I never heard
Like
of
my
re-up.
bank account needs to re-up.
I never heard of re-up. Oh goodness, will I ever understand? Like,
Can you re-up on that water?
okay, I have to go. I have to go refill my cup. I'm not saying re-up. I'm going to refill my cup of water. Where's my crock? Oh, the scarf and what's the tire? It's a purple scarf.
Oh, that purple scarf. That rose necklace. Oh, they said it's in the Merriam Webster dictionary.
No way. Who found it?
All things, Gabrielle, hey. I wish I could reach through and get some M&Ms.
I just want the anyway.
Is that what would happen?
Yeah.
Okay. The word has been used since the early 1800s. Oh, you all are pulling it up. Is that what's happening?
Really? What's it said in the Merriam Webster dictionary? I figured it would have history.
Guys, we have a cool campaign with Olay that's going out tomorrow that we had fun taking pictures with today. But their product is actually really cool. It's a foaming, it's like a foam body wash, but it's like super thick. So it came in like 3 different flavors, and like you like pump it out and it like completely foams, and like you wash your body with it and rinse it off, and like your skin's all smooth. It's really cool. It's like $4.99 in stores. You guys will see it tomorrow. Well, if you have Instagram and you're following us on Instagram, it's a really cool product. I love body washes. I have fun in the shower with it. Like when I pressed it out and it all came foaming out, I was like, oh. You can. Where the water?
It's here. Hold on, I didn't want to put it on the table. I don't want you to
I don't know why you
down
just
it.
make me a cup, girl.
Okay,
I'm
so-
very thirsty.
All right, so I want to see about this re-up because I never heard of it before, and very few words escaped me, so I need to see now.
Scents or flavors?
Scents. I know I was gonna shout from the kitchen. Scents.
I said flavors.
You said flavors.
I got it from you.
I know. I call everything flavors. But they could be flavors because they're like food, right?
Yeah.
Strawberry.
Joyce said, I heard of it. I work at Rite and we have got it. We have it, gotta try it. Yeah, no, you do. It's like $4.99. We like the shea butter scent just because it's like pretty neutral. The other ones I think is birch water and lavender, and then there's Schmidt strawberry.
And you know when that campaign came through, guys? Now, how often on a Friday do I talk about
Is it in cocoa or coconut?
Big Brother's watching? I said Uncle Tom. I said Uncle Sam.
Uncle
okay,
Tom's
I
watching.
swear it keeps happening over and over and over again. And I was told that these are smartphones. Duh. Whatever I say, I told you guys that I go to Facebook and all of a sudden the commercials on there. There's an advertisement. It's weird. Okay, so after that week that we talked about skincare, we were talking about what I used, and I said I use the Drunk Elephant, and I said Sunday Riley, and I said, but you know what, guys, what I like? I said I like Olay. I said like the anti-aging, the Regenerist line, all that. The very next morning, an email came through for that campaign, the Olay.
I'm like, that's
and
so
I'm
weird.
like, I said it's because like they hear these things like the phones, and they probably told the company like there's buzzing over here. The word Olay probably was picked up because I swear the very next day after we had our live talking about me and using the Olay skincare line, because why would a hair care channel get a campaign for like Olay?
Yeah, they're like, we thought you guys would be good for this. And
I'm
like, when
like,
I saw it,
why?
I'm like, well, I don't know, but I want to try it, so let's do it.
Yeah,
And
I'm like, I love Olay.
it was so fun.
Yeah.
Like, it really, if they said it makes showering fun, it does. And I pumped it out and all, like, you really don't need a lot, because the second you touch it, it goes like, phew, and you just rub it, and yeah, you guys are going to see it. There are no shower scenes. Yeah, no shower. Basically just cheesing with the bottle.
Just
Thank
posing,
you, Olay.
posing on a toilet.
Well, they wouldn't know that from the picture.
Oh, okay. Well, I told you to get a little extra something when you come to live. Okay.
So technically you're sitting on the toilet. I'm like standing
I'm
behind
like,
you.
because I'm not getting
Because
in the bath.
listen, we're trying to be content creators here. You know, some people's stuff is just like so aesthetically pleasing, and like we don't really have aesthetically pleasing things, like nice white bathrooms with crystal things and flowers and plants, and we don't have all that. So we did the best we could. I have my little vase of fake flowers on the side, tried to line them up, make it look pretty.
You did.
But you'll see. Y'all support our busted content.
I know, but I liked it. Like, I'll do things
Samantha
that
Ivy.
I know. Just going to bed. Okay. Good night. It's 10:15. About to go.
Exactly. Actually, Harriet, that wasn't a door. That was a floodgate.
But I like Olay, so I'm like, so I won't do anything that, as they said, that I don't believe in. Like, what does that mean? I don't believe in. All right, anyway, can you believe in
Leslie
things?
Bronya, everyone always has a lit candle in the background. I was so
I
gonna light a
know.
candle.
Were
I was
you?
so gonna do it. There's always a candle.
I know. I want to light one tonight, and you're like, no, we're gonna freak out the people on
We're gonna freak
live.
the people out.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna put it near the hair, the curly hair of the pumpkin like we did last week. Everybody was freaking out.
Cheryl
about that.
Singleton, do they?
That-
She said a lot of those people just book a hotel room. Because some of these bathrooms are just too nice. And I'm just
Yes.
like, come on.
That's what. Nobody's paying us enough to book no hotel room.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not that serious.
Because sometimes you'll say that, you're like, let's just book a hotel, let's book a room and have nice aesthetic. I'm like, Mom, we're not getting paid enough. Like, basically all the money we're getting, we can go straight to the hotel
Yeah,
room
that
for the
makes no
picture.
sense.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Wow, yeah, people definitely do hotel room.
Wow.
'Cause I'm like, does everybody but us have a beautiful bathroom? Okay. Okay. People just have nice bedding, but it doesn't look like hotel bedding, so I wonder if they buy bedding and then make up the hotel bed. Okay. Google is lurking. I swear they are, because I said, I was talking about that Olay and that Regenerist and all that, and the next day, there they were in the email.
Least back to school wash day and in a hotel room. I was like, girl, stop. Wait, who are we talking about?
You probably could tell that it's a hotel,
Yeah.
right? It looks hotel-y.
Yeah, or maybe sometimes people are like on like brand trips and like they have videos to film still, so they'll just film them while they're in a nice area.
Mm-hmm.
I would take advantage. Let me film this, and this
I
while
know.
while we're here.
I know. Okay, so Lisa Powell said, LoriAnne, I'm really thinking about getting the Curl Junkie Strawberry Scented Deep Conditioner just for the smell. Do you recommend? Yeah, but I recommend the deep conditioner, but I don't recommend, well, not that I don't particularly like strawberry scent, so I like the Gardenia. The Gardenia and coconut one, I think it is. That's my favorite. I start out with the strawberry one. It smells like strawberry ice cream if you like that scent, and I do if I had no other choice, but because I like Gardenia, and that's like really kind of odd for me because I like more bakery sweet smells, but in that particular one, I like the Gardenia one. But I recommend it. I have it in my basket, as I always say, in the bathroom. Anything in the basket, I love. I always reach for. So that was my deep conditioner before Afrotastic came along. I love it, and I still have it, and I reach for it. It's, when my hair's tangled, I reach for those.
Ears, thank you, Olay Decay.
Thank you, Olay.
Wait, I just saw Curly Guy say something. Oh yeah, he said, not the Glam Twins and Jackie Aina. They have beautiful houses. Well, they have beautiful money too. Jackie Aina been in the game for a while, so she's like one of them level 10 influencers. So she got a nice house.
Okay. But the rest of us have to go rent our hotel room.
The rest of us have to rent hotel room.
We didn't think of that. Thank goodness we didn't. Not that we would
Or
have.
get some friends that have nice places. Like, can I borrow your bathroom? But yeah, Curls in the Making. I think she was on a brand trip, so she just did that. I mean, shoot, I probably would have done the same thing. If I'm in a nice place, would be waking up in a nice bed. I mean, either way, it's a bed. Whether you're waking up at home, you're waking up in a hotel, you're still in a bed.
Oh, we have to see that Juliana Valencia.
Yeah, I'm sure the aesthetic was pleasing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, you're not Curls in the Making. I'm not either. I never did, and then you used to always do this support black YouTubers or whatever support. This is when I first came on. We weren't even MADCURLS yet. I would just watch videos, and you know, like every time I would have a turn and you'd have a turn, and I'd have a turn and you'd have a turn.
And you would always be watching his makeup videos, which were like nice, but I'm like, you know, you're looking at these colors, but you can't really like, well, maybe you could, but I was like, you know, I can't really relate like how that might look on me, or I'm like, you know, support black YouTubers. I'm like, let's get some more black makeup artists. So you would pick, and then I would typically always have like a black makeup artist when I would do it, and it would always typically be Jackie Aina. So I'm like, support black YouTubers.
Relate to white or black. I was just relating to the brand, like whatever they were putting out there. So if they were doing NARS, I wanted to see like the NARS stuff, or if they were doing what else do I have over here? Makeup Forever or something, Smashbox. I was just watching it for that. But you always like support black YouTubers. So no, you're not the only one not subscribed to Jackie Aina. I just kind of never like took to her. I thought she just, some jokes are funny or in the beginning, but it just kept going on and on and on and on, and it was just tiresome after a while. And then, and this is how people get poisoned. It could be true, it could not be true, I don't know. But one thing can sway somebody, and I just didn't like a few months ago when that person won a giveaway, whether or not it's true or not, I don't know. That's why people have to be very careful of their reputation. And I speak for ourselves as well. We could say something and it might not land, as they say, the right way, and turn people off. I think one time we did. Somebody was new, and they asked a question, they said it appears that we only like to be complimented. I have a nerve to say it now. Like, it's not true, because I said earlier, we'll only be reading the ones that are complimentary to us. But no, she's like, you seem to only like ones that are complimentary, and you didn't like what I said. It was something, she was coming hard, and we have a way of seeing who has commented in the past. And I don't like negativity out the gate. It's the positive attitude for me. Like, positive to say something positive, and then it opens up my mind to hear the negative.
Yeah, if someone leaves a negative comment, like, we will go like type their name in to see if they've commented before, and like 10 times out of 10 it's their very first comment on our channel.
Because people know us, they know our humor, that you guys get us, and so when people don't get us, we leave room for that because they're new, and they'll eventually just all mesh in together and understand MADCURLS and what we're about. But when you come hard and you don't have any background and it's just tearing down, that's why I ended up on the MADCURLS page, because I wasn't going to have my daughter torn down and be suffering from social anxiety and everything else, because people would drive her crazy on YouTube. So that's why I said, I'm handling this. And I was going to first be her moderator, and then one day I came on as a guest, and the rest is history. But I don't like those comments that you don't know us and then you come right in attacking. Yeah, we could take some criticism, but barely, but we can take some. But I'm not going to have you just
Depends on how it's given.
Yeah, but I'm not going to just have you just attacking, because people get very empowered behind the screen, and it's unnecessary. If you have nothing good to say, then say really nothing at all. Is it really necessary for you to say like a comment? It's not necessary. You've never commented before on the channel, and now you're going to comment with that, your very first comment. Really? Like, delete, block.
Yeah, Curls in the Making. Okay, sorry, Ma. You got people shook. They want to know about the giveaway debacle. So basically, she did a giveaway for an Anastasia palette, right?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, and so she picked a winner, and I guess she didn't move fast enough for the winner. It just took like weeks and weeks and weeks, and she kept like checking in with Jackie, like, did you send it yet? I haven't received it. Did you send it? This and that.
Well, like, I want to kind of like frame it differently. It's a normal person like myself, like you guys. You enter the giveaways and you're excited to get products that we necessarily cannot afford or that we want and we're going to get for free. That's why we entered. That's why we took our time to enter a giveaway of somebody that was offering it. We didn't tell them to start the giveaway. Okay, they initiated. Like, if we initiated a giveaway, don't do it if you don't feel like shipping it and doing things. So Jackie Aina initiated this giveaway. People entered it. The girl won, and she took her sweet time sending it out. And she took her sweet time. And when the girl very tentatively kept emailing her, she was just like, she's riding me. Just be patient. I don't have to give you nothing.
And I think didn't think she got like a little in her feels because she said like, if you want me to sign it,
yes.
she ordered the palette for it to be sent to her house. And so she could sign it and then send it to the girl, but I guess that was going to take a little bit longer. So she was like, or I can just order it with your address and have them send it directly to you. And so the girl was like, just have them send it directly to me. Basically, like, I mean, I'm sure she loved Jackie Ina, but like maybe she just didn't want to wait that extra time to have Jackie sign the palette.
Jackie Ina, I think, went off on vacation, and she said when she got back, she would sign it, and then she'd send it to the girl.
Yeah.
But if the girl was going to be that impatient, she could just have Anastasia send it directly to her house without her signature on it. And the girl's like, okay. And I think she felt like some type of way, like, you don't want my signature?
You just want the stuff.
Yeah, you just want the stuff. And she's like, no. So she goes, it's canceled. Now you get nothing. And I was like, really? Like, unsubscribe. I just thought it was ugly. I thought it was a very ugly way of being because, yes, people are going to be excited. Yes, they're going to be impatient. Yes, they want their stuff. That's why they enter the giveaways.
The girl, I guess, was asking too many questions. She's like, this is getting very uncomfortable, like, for me. Like, you know, I just, your prize is canceled. And it was just really busted.
Because you guys subscribe to channels because we have access maybe with different brands. They send us stuff so that we can have giveaways so that we can familiarize our audience with the stuff that they want to push that they have in Target and Walmart and every place else. So now we're going to give you a chance to win something for free. And so we're on a different level that we're able to do that, reach closer to the brands than you can. And so then you're gonna like make the person feel bad because they're excited about winning something.
Yeah, they won.
I think it's terrible.
Give them the stuff.
Yeah,
like, you know.
Yeah. Now she off on vacation and the girl's just waiting and waiting probably every day. I see when Adam orders something, he'll go down to the mailbox every day. You go to the mailbox. Today we came home and we saw a box on the porch. We're like, oh my gosh! Like everybody loves getting things. And so for her to take that attitude, like you could take your time. I don't owe you nothing. No, you don't. So why'd you start the giveaway then? If you feel that way about it, don't do it. So once you do it, then you have the responsibility to send the winner their stuff in a timely fashion.
I used to watch like makeup videos heavy, like maybe like a year or two ago, like all the makeup people, but now it's just like I feel like everybody's like changing and different and the content's not as good as it used to be. Like I rarely watch like any makeup videos anymore.
Yeah, no, we watch the makeup videos drama.
But even now, like it's like the same old drama. Like I'm I'm sick of hearing about these people. Like,
yeah. And they just are just like, I don't know who's into the beauty community, but like, are they imploding? Like, it's so high school. It is so high school. It's boring.
It's too many young people with too many like huge opportunities. Way too much money. It's like millions and millions and millions of followers. It's just like insane.
Yeah, it is. And they're just all falling apart, backbiting. Like we always use the word exposed for fun because we get it from the drama channels, but everybody's exposing everybody, deep dark secrets that they told when they were friends and now they're not friends, and then I'm going to expose you. And this whole idea
girls in the making.
This whole idea of everybody is a racist, and somebody broke it down the other day, like like somebody says the N-word and you never say it lightly, and I'm not even going to try to like be careful with it because I'm just from a whole nother generation. I'm not going to be offensive, but I'm saying everybody's accused of being a racist nowadays. You could be in the privacy of your own home and whatever your views are or whatever, I mean, everybody has to admit that they say things that are so inappropriate, not just against the African American race, but all kinds of races, okay? And you don't want to be out there saying that in the world. People, there's house talk, and then there's like talk that you talk to your friends, talk that you do in the street. I wouldn't say the same things in the street around people that I don't know the way I talk in the house. I'm very candid and very open and relaxed. It's my home. So I don't expect somebody coming in my home and I say something and the next I'm exposed on YouTube or Instagram or something. They're always, it's like, who's like the next big racist? They just look for one thing that appears to be racist, and it very well may not be, and everybody's just being exposed for racism, and I just think it's almost like losing it's seriousness of it, because every other day somebody's being exposed for that. They dig up old tweets, old things that were said in a certain time frame. Okay, that talk was acceptable back then. The things that my grandmother said that were acceptable back then, the things that my mother said, the things that I said that was acceptable back in the 80s. My mother's in the 50s and 60s. My grandmother's in, the 20s and 30s. And so now you're going to dig up a tweet from my grandmother and then bring it up here now? I mean, you have to keep everything in And
Leslie, seriously, what you say could be held against you in the court of social media, no matter how long ago you said it. Because I swear, things like, I used to be on Twitter heavy back in like 2010, and now like in 2018, it's completely different. Like, I was like no. Like,
yeah.
And all these people's tweets are coming from like 2010, 2011, 2012. I'm like, it was a totally different time.
Yeah.
Like, it really was.
Almost like a time of acceptance. It was almost, look, I just saw it evolve when you guys were in school. I started seeing, and it could have always have been, maybe I just never noticed it because my kids were not of school age and of dating age. I started noticing more interracial relationships acceptable. Gay and lesbian relationships acceptable. So things that were once not acceptable were very open now. So it was just a different time, and I think people were saying things and feeling more comfortable in their skin and their color and all of that. And so maybe it had a rocky start, but things that were just absolutely not allowed to be said in my generation, even like you couldn't even like say anything. You had to find like the right words. Were we called Negroes? Were we called African Americans? Somebody said the other day African American or black because they didn't want to be offensive. Is it one or the other? I said, why do they keep saying the African American or black? I said, to me it's one and the same. And you're like, I think she's trying to hit all areas. They don't want to be offensive, you know. That she kept saying. So I was at this African American or or black person's house. Like she kept saying it. I'm like, why does she keep saying both? Just pick one. And I think she was too afraid to pick one. That's the silliness to me of all of this exposing people. Oh, she said black. You know. Oh, she said African American. Like which one is it? Like pick and choose one. Like why are people? I think I put something on Facebook one time. People love to be offended. They just get so excited, like they it was something like they love to be offended. They hang out with people that love to be offended, and they are all offended together in their offenses or something.
Yeah, curly guy, I'm so sick of these documentaries. Like they do something, they get dragged, and now they want to come out with like a series about themselves, like and why they are the way they are. I'm like, I don't want to see your documentary, like the Dr. Phil documentary. Yeah, I'm not watching that.
I would not be begging and pleading. And doing my documentary about why I said what I said. I said what I said. I apologize for it. I'm not begging and pleading. It's so simple. I said get rid of the app on your phone and you're done. Like if they don't like what would bring it to social media anymore, I said why do you have to beg and plead?
I'm like, because for some people, like it's a business, it's where they make their money. So some of these big YouTubers that are getting in trouble for things that they said, they can't just shut off their phone and move on. Like that's where their money is coming from. They're living in these houses because they post on social media, so there's no escaping social media. Like you have to fix what you did at your job or else you won't be working there anymore. And you're done out here, and I guess go back to working in retail, putting makeup on people's faces in Sephora. Like I don't know, but that's their job, so like they have to beg and plead and fix it because that's where they work. They can't just delete the apps off their phone and move on.
Yeah, Jackie said if it wasn't the 2000s, not the 60s. Yeah, be that as it may, still in the 2000s, I think people were still adjusting to the times and feeling comfortable because in the 60s certain words were not allowed to be said at all.
And the people that are saying different things, we're talking about people who were like 13, 14, 15, 16,
Yes.
like teenagers, not like grown people who were like, well, I didn't know. Like, I mean, it's like all these people were teenagers, like silly teenagers.
If we all think back to our teenage years, how many things can we think that we said or we did that we could just hang our heads now? And I don't want that to be held against me because now I'm 51 years old and they dug up something I said when I was 13. I'm sure I said a whole lot of stuff when I was 13, 14, 15, probably in my 20s and 30s. You live and I always say when I know better, I do better. And so that to me is it's just holding people hostage. It's to me a type of bullying unnecessarily because the way they just destroy beauty gurus' careers
and
because
lives,
they said
death
something.
Threats,
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
They expect so much out of people, all these apologies and these begging and please, not good enough. Oh, she cried too much. Oh, she didn't cry enough. Oh, she didn't cry. Oh, she had a tear drain. It's ridiculous. They watch you that closely whether or not you cried enough. Really? Some people are not criers. Some people are just very proud people, and they're going to say what they have to say and kind of like move on, And we're so macabre over here, and we were saying the other day about you were like, Mom, would you come to my funeral? I'm like, probably not. I really wouldn't. And so, and then I put on the show. I said I just couldn't. Like my aunt lost her daughter years ago. She was 24. She had sickle cell, and she passed away. And my aunt held herself with such dignity and so reserved, and went there and walked down the aisle. And I was in California at the time, so I didn't attend the funeral, but I heard that she just carried, it was her only child, Okay, it was her only child, and she lost her, and she held herself with such dignity at her funeral. And I'm like, that takes such strength to do. To lose a child, it's just not anything that any parent can really ever imagine, and it absolutely happens. And I said I would never want it to happen to me, nor would anybody want it to happen to them. But I said, no, we got on the subject, and I put out a great big. I just couldn't. I said it probably would be so bad that I probably couldn't even attend. I think my health would fail after
and
that.
Typically, like, you would be on the front row. You said you would be in the corner somewhere, like, just leaving me alone.
Yeah, it's just too much. And we were saying that to say, how did we get on your funeral, girl?
I don't know, we were talking about people going overboard and bullying and stuff. Like, I know some of these gurus, like, ended up in the hospital.
Oh, no, the way they watch you. Just because I went to a funeral and carried on, they had to drag me out, and, you know, I fell all over the car. So maybe that's the way that I grieve and that I mourn. I'm a very emotional kind of a person. And then somebody sitting there, my aunt sat there with such dignity. She prided herself on that she did not embarrass her daughter her last time seeing her. Like, she prided herself that she held it together. Okay?
Out.
And if somebody's like, she didn't cry, she didn't, like, who are you to judge? So I think all these apology videos, she didn't cry enough. She cried. Maybe people just don't have that in them. Okay, you guys know, like, I'm hardcore. You know that I don't laugh about a whole lot of things. I'm serious. It's my nature. So now, if you expect me to go someplace and really do all this extra crying and everything, I'm just like that. Not that kind of, like, that's not my nature. You know. And so people don't know people well enough to be judging them. It's just a whole bunch of strangers bullying one person that made a mistake, as if they probably didn't say the same exact thing in the privacy of their home. They just didn't get caught.
I know one drama channel was, like, going, like, after the people that were, like, sending, like, hate comments to, like, some of the gurus, and, like, going through their old tweets and finding the same exact words and things. They're like, okay, so this person says that, you know, so and so should kill themselves. All right, let's see what they said. And, like, they pulled up their old tweets, and, like, they said it here, 2012 they said it there, and like,
yeah.
And I was just like, wow, like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, going after this person and you were doing the same thing. Like, that's crazy.
It's almost like when we're in school and we all do something, you know, skip school or something, and then one person gets caught, and then we're all like, oh man, you were, like, stupid for that. Well, like, the person got caught, but it could have very well have been you that could have gotten caught. That person just happened to get caught. So these are people that are just getting caught and doing the same exact things that probably a lot of people are doing.
Angela Marcinkovich said, on a happier note, her nephew should arrive on Monday if he's on time, maybe this weekend.
Baby. Yeah, love, they did that holding a mirror, right? The grief alone, yeah. Well, social media, Sherry Crosby, is just a strange animal. It's like we all love it, we all have it, we all that's all who are here have it. You know, we're here. We all have these phones. I was where were we at today? I was just looking around. Everybody had a phone, and even this older gentleman, he had to be every bit in his 70s and 80s, and I gave him credit, like, to know how to work a smartphone, and he was just deadly on his phone. It's like everybody into social media, but social media really can take you down. There's so many different anxieties on here that you hear about, people with anxiety and people. Oh, we were shocked. A channel we watched the other day that she was hospitalized for trying to commit suicide 3 times last year. They don't live their lives like that. They don't look like that. So I always say, take social media kind of like with a grain of salt. It's not what it appears to be all the time. And everybody looks like they're living their best life, but it's not always the case. It really isn't.
This water's good.
It is. It has my ice in it, floating around. Yeah, Angela said everyone needs to walk in everyone's shoes. Angela said, oh, I missed all of this.
Yeah, people do love a scandal.
Oh, they love a scandal.
Scandalo.
They take one person and just literally bury the person. And it's so sad, the hoops and everything. Maybe it's my mind, maybe it's my age. I'm just thinking, they would not have me coming and going like that, refilming videos, apology videos. You get one apology video and that is it. If you don't accept it, delete the app. I'm done. Like, that's it. Like, I am too old to be begging and pleading people that I don't know to accept me. I said, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that it was offensive. If something's obviously offensive and it slipped out or whatever, I was in a different time, somebody, well, I can't say I was drinking because I don't drink, but whatever it might have been, it was an inappropriate time, inappropriate things were said, and all, as my mother used to say, my mother just put it on the line. I remember one time, I bought some Papagallo shoes. Now, Papagallo was a store that was very, like, wealthy, as they say. All right, and not only did I get one pair, not did I get two, I got 3 pairs. One was, like, red, one was blue, one was, like, red, white, and blue. And I loved the shoes. And my mother was dying to wear them, but they were mine, okay? And I didn't want to share them, and she just couldn't believe the selfishness, so I had to turn them over because she was working, and she said she needed, like, the shoes to go to work. Now, my mother had plenty of shoes, but she just wanted these Papagallo shoes, so I loaned them to her, and I wanted them right back the next day. I was like basically sitting at her house, you know, your young 20s, you know, you forget all that your parents did for you, so you get extra selfish and you get a little bit of money. So my mother wanted the shoes. She was a single mother, mind you, raised me, and just wanted these stupid shoes. So I gave her the shoes. Well, the next day she came home from work and she went tripping
By
up.
Sharon Johnson.
She went to work and she worked at the city hall and had to climb all these stairs. And one of the stairs, she went tripping up the stairs and scraped the front of the shoe. Like there was a heel in the back, you know, a high heel, okay? So the red now was like that scraped white, and I had a fit, of course. And then my mother basically was like, LoriAnne, I'm sorry, here are the shoes back. All a person can say is they're sorry. And it was true. It was so cold, the way she said it, but it was true. What more can a person say? You either accept the apology or you don't.
In that case, she could have ran you some money.
She was my mother. Like, my mother said all a person can say is they're sorry. What more did I want? Did I want blood? Did I want her life? Like, so she scraped my shoes. Being 50 years old now and understanding the sensibleness of that, yeah, she wore them. I didn't want her to. She wore them anyway because she was my mother, and it's what mothers do. And she scraped them going to work. It was a mistake. She didn't actually take my shoe and scrape it purposely. It was a mistake. She tripped, okay? She scraped them. What more did I want? Her life for the stupid shoes? And so she said, Lori, all a person can say is they're sorry. And that's my mentality.
When you're sitting there with your scraped shoe.
I was just sitting there, like, basically she handed them over, like, basically,
I want another pair of shoes.
basically out of my presence. Like, you know, I said I was sorry, and she did, and that was that. So I think that maybe the mindset, maybe people just want to be liked so much and just want social media and just want these numbers and these people to like them and all these followers and all that. They're so afraid to lose. Like, there really was a video, a drama channel that we watched, that every night people would just click on and just watch the channel's numbers falling.
Bye, Bridget. People are going to sleep.
Oh, they are? Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to be wrapping it up.
Yeah. If people say, run me my money, mama.
Right.
Curly Guy said, I think my subbies know that if they hear something about me, it's not a scandal. A scandal's only a scandal when you're ashamed of it. Maybe I'm different now, but I said what I said.
Right? That's me. Say that again. Yeah.
Said what I said.
Yeah. And your audience kind of like should know you by now. Like, you know, I just think, not that you're taking advantage of your audience or your followers, but like, we kind of are like roughly around the same age. We kind of like get it. You know, it's to me, nothing is really that serious. There's so many other things that we got to be thinking about in this world other than social media and who said what, when, where, why, okay? Everybody loves being offended about something. They say the spirit of Satan the spirit of offense is the bait of Satan. Satan loves everybody to get offended all the time. Everybody's always mad all the time about something. And it's too draining. It's too draining. So, that's all a person can say is that they're sorry. And when they say that, and then they take the video, just keep studying it. Well, they didn't cry enough. Well, they said sorry at the beginning, but they didn't apologize to this one. They said sorry to this one, but they said sorry to this. Like, come on.
Come on. Mama,
huh?
I'm tired of being a pumpkin.
You are? Okay. So.
Guys, are we tired? Oh, it's almost 11. We went a little long. Who's ready to go to bed? Hands up.
Oops. You putting your hand up or you pulling your lid? I call it a lid.
My lid.
Okay, D. Curly's hands
Of
up.
course,
Leslie LeBron. Okay, Moon said I am. Connecticut Church, me. I'm still staying up. Good night, beautiful ladies. Good night, Curly Guy. Good night, Yolanda.
Now it's when you say goodnight and you get into bed and then you just scroll on social media. At least for us. You gotta, when I say goodnight to people, there's at least 20 more minutes of me just laying in bed, just scrolling.
I know.
And then I go to sleep.
I know. Just join Casilda Harris. We're getting ready to sign out. But good night, you guys.
Oh, right. There are some people who live in places where it's early.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
Wait. Oh, California.
I know, like, when we
maybe?
start at 8, it's only like 5 in California.
Right. I know. Yes. Okay. We'll take that under advisement.
Going to watch Sierra AMA performance for inspiration. Yes. Get my dance moves down.
Good night, Andrea. The same. All things Gabriel. Night.
Night night. Good night, roll call.
Aries still up. Love you some meat.
Love you some
night,
meat.
Leslie.
Y'all is ready. Y'all saying good night.
Yeah, okay. So that we tucking everybody in now. Everybody's bedtime.
Tucking everybody in.
So the other day, you guys used to go 4 hours, but then we don't go 4 hours anymore. I'm like, no. Like I said, when it starts dragging, and we start finding material to talk about, I could be in my bed talking to my pillow. So, all topics are acceptable.
We're all topics.
Okay.
Say whatever you want.
All right. Sherry Crosby saying good night. Janelle 919. Joyce Lehman. Good night, ladies. Janetta Church. Good night. Coily Brown Girl.
Oh, and don't forget,
344 in the UK.
again, to look out for that event giveaway that's coming up. Those 2 tickets we're going to give away. You'll be able to go to the event.
Yeah.
And see
So
us,
you
'cause we'll
too
be there.
can get yourself a big nose husband one day and be looking good while you're doing it.
And if you want more information on what's called dresses and tresses, it is in the description box on here, so you can go like read all about it and look out for that video.
And then when tickets to the event,
Yes,
which we will be at.
yeah. Which don't include like flights and hotel and all that kind of stuff. So.
Right. It's in New
you have to
York.
write that on
Right.
like things like when people like say, you know, win a ticket to this event. This does not include hotel and transportation and,
Right, I know.
and plane fare.
Yeah, so it's in New York. So if you're in the tri-state area,
You can
and
enter
you can get there.
and you can get there, and you know you can get there.
and you know you can get there, I know. Don't take somebody's seat when
Right.
somebody else could get there, and you won, and then you just toss it in the garbage. We're all trying to get down that aisle. You
Right.
gotta get somebody else, and you turn the ticket over to somebody else who possibly might have more of a chance to get down the aisle than you.
Get down the aisle. Yeah. Right.
All right, guys.
Love you some meat.
Love you to me. Going to sleep. Right?
We are.
All right.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Okay. Do you want to press the button?
Can I do my last scarf? Wait. What somebody said I had? What? Oh, I should go upstairs and watch Hocus Pocus. I had Hocus Pocus moves. Tacky jewelry. Tacky earrings. All peeped up rose earrings. And the tacky necklace. And then the Hocus Pocus 5.
Listen,
Okay.
you're jealous of my pumpkin.
All right.
On this scarf.
Good night, guys.
All right. You gotta press the other button.